Minecraft session.
Yeah, you're good. I'm gonna fix Dax real here. Configured ownership. Remove Jesse.
Why does Dax need to be fixed?
Because Jesse had ownership during last session because you were not here. So he.
Oh yeah.
I'm just removing that real quick. So that's.
I like how it was. Like who's allowed to play Dax, who's gonna play Dax, and it was Jesse, and then I just said one thing, and then from that point you took over because I'm not gonna talk to myself.
Yeah, no, it got weird, like
immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Dax was left mad and pouting outside.
Yes. I mean, sounds about right.
It works. You know, it's a nice little hand wave.
We basically left her at eyes, like in vision, but out of earshot.
And then we went into a warehouse.
Oh, she did say outside.
So we'll actually do the recap here real quickly because I know we had obviously Shadow was gone, and then I know that Fox and Ty went to bed before we finished. So
I just reread my stupid note at the end of the session.
A bit of a recap after Ty left because he asked for it, but yeah, you can go over the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll go over the whole thing. Let me just get up and running here. Okay.
I've opened Obsidian to my web of craziness.
I'm just using Notepad++, which is worse than Notepad in this scenario, but I'm using it anyway.
You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, starting from Fox going down through the order of people in the voice chat, what is everybody using to take notes? Fox, what are you using to take notes?
The thingy on the desk. A notebook. There we go.
Okay, so pen and paper. Okay.
Physical notebook.
Pen and paper. Okay.
I totally did not think.
That's fine.
What it was.
Wow, we're so advanced technologically that she can't remember what a pen and paper is called. That's wild. Jesse, what are you using to take notes?
Notepad++.
Nice. Monhold, what are you using to take notes?
Once I found out that there's notes in Foundry, I did a to-do list in there, but
hey, there we go.
It's mostly in memory.
Okay, all right. Hey, you know what? We're different for everybody. Riggsy, what are you using to take notes? I know you're using in-game stuff, but are you taking notes anywhere else?
Chat GPT. No, I'm.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? That was the wrong answer.
Sorry.
I didn't know there was a wrong answer to that question, but hey, we found it.
No, I have another Obsidian vault.
Okay. Shadow, what are you using to take notes?
I was using Visual Studio Code.
You were using VSS?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, Markdown files, the greatest notebook of all. I've been doing that for years.
Yes. Yeah. And then now I switched to pen and paper. Fun fact: Visual Studio Code is what I use to take notes for when I do police RP.
You know what? Having messed around in Visual Studio when Riggsy and I ran OS, like, I don't knock it. It's actually a really cool pro. I actually miss using it. I have no reason to have it, so I don't have it anymore. But I actually liked that program. It was fun.
I've been using Visual Studio
Real 5
Code
just to one up you
to take notes for years. I am so happy that there are other people that do this.
Melon, what are you using?
Obsidian.
Okay, and then Tyro?
Do you want the funny answer or the actual answer?
You get your call.
I could use Vim if I really wanted to hate myself.
Vim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Fucking
Vim.
terminal Vim.
Oh my gosh, no, this is not 1986.
Oh wait, hold on. I got a better answer. I'm using Nano.
Dude, Nano, don't
At
shit
least
on
Nano you could close.
Dude, don't even come at me with Nano.
Jeez.
Can I have a scroll in Quill?
You're like, I would like to use my pen, paper, and ink parchment. Thank you very much.
What if I use Twitter?
Use Twitter. All your tweets are notes. Like, you just tweet every 4 seconds. You're like, I learned a thing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That would get a following, probably.
It honestly, it could. It's, who knows. All right.
But I actually use D&D Beyond just to lane us.
Yes, I noticed that you did that, and I really appreciate that. I like the fact that 2 of you guys are using systems I can look at myself on some notes, because then I can go, oh, I see what they're doing, whatnot. But regardless, cool. I was just curious. All right, so Last we left off, I know that we were a player down last session and 2 players dipped early due to tiredness. Hopefully we'll be able to last tonight. But last we left off, you guys had traveled from the Temples District after meeting with successfully with Cassivus and having a strange encounter with a new quote-unquote traveling companion that most of you did not know you had, which was the trapped wizard Tharzul in the ring belonging to Helrea. Some wisdom was imparted, some history was told, and some secrets revealed. And then after that, you guys decided to burn the last little amount of time you needed to burn before going to pick up Sean's new tuxedo at the Draconian Threads pop-up tent in the Central Market. By doing so, you went to the Kestrel Village to try to find basically kind of a pawn shop of sorts called the Gilded Crow that 2 of you knew of as a potential spot to get some items maybe on the more black market side of things, but you won't know until you're there. You all traveled there. Daxori giving a pretty wide berth to the group due to the level of frustration she had displayed after Cassivus's comments and needing to cool off a bit, but not breaking line of sight with the group. You guys ended up getting to the Gilded Crow, which was a corner shop on the west side of Kestrel Village. A little bit nicer than the rest of the village, but definitely not as nice as the higher plateaued districts up above. You guys entered the shop, met up with the proprietor of the Gilded Crow named Delphine Harrow, a rather modest but good-looking middle-aged woman with a Scottish-ish accent, who kind of put you through the ringer to make sure you were legit, having some level of trust from Rhea. Rhea being a little distrustful of whether or not Kyria would be a secret risk or not. Kyria ended up waiting outside with Daxori, while the rest of you guys were led into the secret back area of Delphine's operation, essentially a warehouse. And the warehouse had all manner of different items in there, from bolts of thread and various tinctures and potions, all the way up to armor and weaponry. After some mild bartering, shopping, and discussion happening within there, you guys start to make your way back into the front part of the shop, when at the same time, Daxori and Kyria, or mostly Kyria, noticed 3 individuals were approaching the shop that appeared to be wearing Iron Brand garb. As Kyria went to speak to Daxori about this, and Tippy was also now outside at this point due to leaving the back room, the 3 individuals actually walked into the front of the shop. They were able to step up a couple steps into the front of the shop. Delphine greets them from behind her counter while you guys are waiting in a cobblestone and wooden room behind that. And these 3 individuals start talking to her, but at the same time, they also seem to be recognizing Sean standing in the window of the shop as someone they potentially know. In fact, calling him by name, his name Horst, which he's not responding and not even turning to face them. And they're starting to become concerned and confused. So it is here that we're actually going to... I'm going to do this. And bring you over here.
Check about the map. I have a question.
Oh, sorry, Tyro. Hold on. I'm not trying to move you. Whoa. What did I just do? Yes, what's up?
Everything's black. I'm gonna look away so I don't see positioning of the tokens, but can you, I guess from both me and TP, can you drag us inside the source where we know the interior, because we've been there?
Yes, actually I can do that. Give me a second here. I'm having issues with the view boxes.
And I'm pretty sure me and
I'm not looking, so just in case I don't know like where the baddies are, but
yeah, give me a second here. So
interesting. I have vision from somebody else.
Me and Hellray are like cartoonishly peeking through the door.
Because if I don't have myself connected, suddenly the outside is lighted up and I can see people.
Peekaboo. Is it Dax?
I'm looking at your things and I can't see what you can see. That's weird.
Yeah, Rhea had the grand dirty 20 peeking out the corner.
Dirty 20.
There we go.
Oh, it's Tippy, because my vision just changed.
Yeah. So
move Tippy around.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little adjusted as we go through this, but this will at least get us started here. So Okay, so let me go ahead and see if I can move the stream box real quick. Maybe? Question mark. No, I don't want to move you.
No, but you do though.
Move.
Arguably, I believe stream should have visual at all
I'm
times.
trying. That's what I'm trying to do. This is so annoying. I can't grab stream for some reason. I don't know why. I think there's a layering thing going on.
Can you not alt ping to move everybody and therefore also stream?
I mean, I could do... Yeah, I can do that. That's the only way. The only way I'm really gonna be able to do this is basically just do... Oh.
And by
Like
all
that.
technicality, we already know the layout of the pawn shop.
Correct,
but-
yes.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, so basically, you guys in the back of the shop... let me turn the music down just a tiny bit. There we go. So, basically what you guys are looking at is down here... you have the rest of the people that were remaining in the space from the warehouse, which is basically through these doors here. You guys can see the doors right there. That leads into the warehouse. This door here leads into the small space where Delphine conducts her business. There is a window that is basically right here, which is why you can see through it. And you know that there is a hidden door immediately to her left. This is the front of the shop. Sean is standing facing the window, just standing there. I still love that that's his image. I haven't changed it on purpose. And then out here on the street, you have Daxori was kind of tucked into a side street. Kiri was talking to her, and Tippy was over with them. And basically the guys walked from this way, essentially. They walked down. This is where they were spotted, walked down the street, and then walked inside. So at this point, several of you can basically see into the room a little bit because the door is still open technically. And they are, at this point, standing in the front space of the shop. Oh, hold on, I'm getting pinged.
Yes, I know right before the session ended, I am like kind of next to Hellraya, and I said, listen, I have an idea, you're gonna have to trust me.
Oh dear.
Also,
Okay,
was the door
if
in front
that's
of us
the case.
open?
Yes, yes, it was.
Neon,
It was cracked open. I have it fully open
Okay,
here
okay,
because
okay.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a thing.
Okay.
Can you move my token down, go into its settings, and change so it doesn't rotate?
Yes.
Because that's what I was trying to do, but I can't go into settings for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not just walking around for no reason.
I like how for
work
some
for this
reason I
podcast,
can see
weird.
Tippy.
I'm trying to
all the
remember
way out
where
there.
that setting is.
Because TP is all the way out here. TP is also upside.
Where is that
Right.
setting?
In the token setting, appearance, it is the first thing before the settings turn into boxes. Like get categorized.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay.
I just updated mine as well.
Don't look me in the upside down. Okay.
No,
cool.
you know
Thank
it's locked. It's just you can still turn it if you hold shift, but it won't turn automatically.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So-
that's
Oh well, they can't because it's box, but yes.
wait. So they entered and they left the door open. We can see into it.
Yes, the door is open. The door is open into the shop. They just walked in, and one of them actually is standing more or less right there, and one of them walked over to try to talk to Sean because he wasn't responding.
Okay.
They are currently standing there. I will say, guys, don't like move your tokens too far. This is more just give you kind of general position on where everything's at. But
Yep, I'm just peeking around the door position.
Wait, hold on a second.
Interesting.
Fox is having an issue with her token.
Fox, I feel like you might have a stuck key. Because
No,
there's no
it's-
reason your stuff shouldn't be working.
Oh, I'm trying to.
When you try WASD, is there a border around your token?
I don't want to
if
move
there
my
isn't-
token. When you're painting the canvas to look around that way,
Oh.
my right click opens another tab in my
Oh,
browser. but I don't want that.
Oh, not move the token, move the camera. I see. No,
Yeah.
no, I only know. I misunderstood the question. I only know it is a right click, but it shouldn't open new tabs. I don't know. what
Yeah,
command that
that's
does that.
weird. That sounds like a browser thing. But yeah, right clicking should just let you move the camera around. But
Try different.
Like I can move it, but like it'll also open. I don't know what's going on. I have the ability to change that thing, but I don't know how to do the whole.
try alt tabbing out of your browser and then alt tabbing back in. Or if you have the ability, try F11ing your browser window for Foundry so it's full screen and see if that does it.
As long as you have a
No, I
keyboard
don't want
that
to
has F11
exit.
on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
While you're fiddling with that, in this brief moment, basically you guys have just heard Delphine talk to these individuals very briefly and ask them what she can help them with. And before they really gave her an answer, they seem to recognize Sean over in the corner, and he's not responding. Essentially, each of you guys can have the equivalent of one turn to tell me what you're going to do before we move on to what happens next. So we'll start with, let's go down the list here. Fox, I'm just going down the player list with Inside Foundry. So Fox, what is Tippy going to do in this 6-second time span? You've seen them go inside. The door is open. You kind of heard them speaking, and you heard one of them speak up a little louder saying, Horst, where have you been? You've been missing, and no response.
I'm gonna make Sean come to me. That way
You're gonna give the order. Okay.
Follow them.
Yeah. Is there a radius on that, or is it just?
I don't know. Hold on.
I think that would tie to the animate dead spell. If I had to take a educated guess on that.
Control dead. There we go.
Oh, you have there's a control dead. Is that what you said?
I do have control dead, but I was because he just obeys my commands.
Oh, that's right. This is different. So, okay, it's not control undead. That's something separate.
I went to look at animate and I went to control and I was like, wait, that's the wrong spell.
So the range to animate dead is 10 feet. Oh wait.
In the text it says it needs to be within 60 feet.
Yep. Okay. I at the same time you saw it, I saw it. Yeah. It's definitely okay. So you can give him the command. So you said you give him the command to move.
To come to me.
To come to you. Okay. All right. So before I do that, because this is all going to happen at the same time, so you give the order and Sean will move in that direction. What is Kyria doing?
Kyria was going to literally stand and observe, and maybe signal Dax also to not go in and attract attention, because right now she just wants to see what happens and try to avoid a conflict.
Okay, so you're holding an action essentially, but you're gonna not holding. You're just kind of holding a turn really and signaling to Dax. Okay, what is Hellraya doing?
Right now, currently just peeking around the door, watching the situation unfold. I want to say I'm going to hold on to a thaumaturgy.
Okay, so you're holding a thaumaturgy action. What is the thaumaturgy and what is the trigger?
Rick. You said the front door is open, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah. So because you can see out into the street, you can technically see Tippy, because of the angle you're standing at. I mean, barely. I'd say that door is cracked open, so I don't know if you could actually see Tippy, but you could definitely peek into the shop.
I'll say we'll have it ready to slam shut.
Okay. I assume you're talking about this door.
The front door to the store.
Yep.
In an attempt to, if they start getting weirdly questioning, throw off their train of thought.
Okay, so you're prepping if they become a little too more inquisitive, that the door will slam shut. Okay. Monhold, what is Grigor doing?
Grigor's wrapping his cloak around his mouth.
Like he's covering his face?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I was very confused. Okay. Pipwick, what are you doing?
seeing if Hellrea is gonna tell me that I should go through with my plan or not.
Okay. So advise me what exactly had happened before that again.
So we were basically peeking around the door before, and we saw the guy talking to Sean, and I said, "Listen, I have a plan. You are going to have to trust me."
That's right. That's happened at the end of last session. I remember this now. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So Rhea, basically standing over top of Pipwick, who's probably looking out and peeking out the door as well. It's your mess to clean up if it goes wrong.
Okay, I'm walking out to try and talk to these guys.
Okay, so Pipwick's going to walk out into because at this point, this space here is, you can walk into this space. The secret door is closed. So they don't know there's a door there. You know where it is because you walked through it, but it's closed. So just FYI. Okay, so you're going to walk out. And then, Daxori, what are you doing? Now, for clarity, since I know you were gone last session, you were positioned up here, kind of across the street from the door, kind of tucked into a side street, watching from a distance. And Kyria had come out to speak to you when she stepped outside after being inside for a little while. And then when she spotted the three Iron Brand members approaching the building, she walked over to you to basically talk to you real quick. And then that's when, kind of over her shoulder, you saw the three enter the building.
Yeah, I wasn't going to talk to her. I was going to warn her.
Yes, that's right.
I walked up to her to warn her about the fact that they're coming.
Yep, I remember now.
Yeah.
Dax is going to... Dax is going to go across the street to this stall over here.
Okay.
And
so you move over there.
she's just gonna try and blend in, ready to ambush them if they try and flee.
Okay, so you're prepping. Are you prepping an attack? Are you prepping a grapple? What are you doing as far as an ambush that you're prepping? Just so I can understand what the hell action is.
She's holding. She has her hand on a dagger.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're doing that, and then last but not least, Talina, what are you doing?
So I see Pipwick is at least preparing to.
But you heard him,
door, right?
You heard him to speak to Hellrea, and he basically, as far as all this all happening at the same time, he is like 2 strides in to basically walking towards this door that's creaking open, where you can see Delphine's back.
So as he passes by me, I flick against his top hat to kind of straighten it out, and say, "You got this."
Nice. Okay. Ooh. Here we go. Okay, so you have Bardic
I
Inspiration.
don't know what you got, but you got it.
Yeah, you got
the dumbest thing that I have ever come up with.
So all of this happens at the same time. So Sean, he has a movement. What's up?
I have a quick question, because obviously you're not going to put the tokens on the map, but are there any civilians, like just people walking around here?
I would say down this street over here. You can see people over in the over at the shops. Actually, we can drag people on the map. Hold on, I have NPCs.
Well, I meant like I don't normally do it because dragging every NPC. If you want to do that, you can show us where they are. But I'm just curious whether the extent to which the street is crowded, in case a battle does break out.
Honestly,
how contained should I try to make it?
That's a great shout, and I'm actually kind of annoyed at myself that I didn't think of that. Give me 1 second here, because I can quickly drag some in. I just didn't,
because I think Kiri would be concerned about collateral damage first.
Why would you have to raise collateral damage? I have a lovely AoE 3rd level spell that I was thinking about, but if there's collateral damage, I'm not going to.
And I mean, I like to destroy the environment sometimes, so...
Yep, so there's a shopkeeper. Yeah, there's a shopkeeper, and actually I'll put them inside the tent. So there's a shopkeeper and an individual who's looking at the market stall right there. There is a tavern keeper that seems to be offloading stuff from this cart. You hear people back up this away, but not on the map. Same thing around the corner here. And you see 2 individuals having a conversation over here. Yes, they're all the same token. I'm well aware of that.
Commoner
villager
token. Commoner token.
Yep.
Although I think it's now going to be canon that this stall is obviously selling ale.
No, they're not selling ale. They're selling like vegetables, produce.
Oh. Radio. Wait, I had an entirely different understanding of what the street looked like when you described it.
Well, okay. To be fair, I did not have this battle map prepped when I was describing it, so there might be some slight variations from what I was describing
in the context
before.
of this map, where would they have come from? Where would I have seen them come from? Because I remember that they were in my view, but not in Dax's.
Yes. So when you would have been standing out here in front of the door, and they were approaching you from this direction, Dax would not have been able to see them from over here. So you crossed the street. You basically went from here to there.
Her, and then they basically passed.
And they walked behind you, and Dax saw them over your shoulder. You turned around and right as they walked into the door, basically, and they didn't see you because you were around the corner. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, there are now NPCs on the map. That gives you a general idea that there are people around, but there's also the possibility that more people will walk through, walk out of buildings, walk into buildings, etc. I mean, this is a functioning part of the village, of the town. So, yes, okay. So since they're on the map, the turns that basically you guys just described to me, Sean has a movement speed of 20, so he's going to 1, 2. However, as he goes to walk out the door towards Tippy, this guy has a reaction of trying to grab his arm and stop him, because he's trying to talk to him. So what we're gonna do is, Tippy, I want you to roll me a strength check for Sean, which is it's a d20 plus 1, and that's gonna be a contested against this guy trying to just hold him. It's not gonna be him trying to like tackle him, he's just trying to hold him, so it's a contested strength check.
That'd be a 16.
And this is going to be also, it's going to be a dirty 20. So, so Sean goes to step out the doorway, and this guy goes, "Oi, Ost, where you going?" Grabs his shoulder and just holds him. He's not hurting him, he's not doing anything, but Sean can't walk any further. He's only able to step into the doorway. So that's Sean moving. Then we had...
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes?
The thing I did was only a bonus action.
Would you like to do something else?
Seeing this, potentially, let me just double check the spell text that I'm not ruining things.
Well, because essentially what I'm doing is I'm playing out all the descriptive things that just happened, and then you guys can, it's kind of like it's turn by turn, but instead of you go, then you go, then you go, it's like the group is going as a unit, and then the environment is taking its turn. Kind of how in BG3, where if you go into turn-based mode, everybody gets to go, and then the world goes, basically.
Yep, no, in that case, proceed.
So Sean took his turn based on Tippy's orders and moved and then stopped. His reaction essentially is stopping him. Kyria, you had said that you were waiting and trying to tell Dax not to rush in.
Yeah, I would basically like put my hand up, not like in an ordering you to do something, but like just like
suggestion.
Calm. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
And that's all I do, and then I just lean back against whatever cart thing and I wait.
Yeah. So Rhea had positioned herself, holding an action, and told Pipwick, "It's your mess to clean up if you fail." Grigor, did I skip Grigor? No, I didn't skip Grigor. You covered your face. That's right. I'm like, hold on. There's no way I did that. Okay. You were prepping yourself, covering your face. Pipwick, you just start walking as Talina interacts with you, and you go ahead and you move. I mean, you can move yourself. You've got 30 feet of movement speed.
In order to get up there, you're going to have to go to Grigor and then up the staircase and then around.
Yeah, which, is fine. It basically is 5, 10, 15. It's basically going to be 20 feet for you to get up in there because you have to, go around, so.
I can't.
You have to be on Grigor's token and then move diagonal.
Oh, yeah, because I had walls there.
He's short. He can't go too far.
There you go.
Oh, that's a neat
I just wanted to be there.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
If your line is dotted when you're trying to pull your
it tells you there's something
somewhere,
in the way.
Yeah.
Yep. So
that's good.
So basically, the whole group's turn ends with Pipwick stepping in left of Delphine in this narrow, essentially office space. Now the next turn, Pipwick, since you took the step, we'll start with you, and then we'll do the same cycle. What do you do as you step in here?
I performatively
of course
look at Delphine and kind of put on my best fancy person I mean, I'm wearing a top hat and a monocle.
And a purple, like, sparkly suit. It's already kind of there.
And I'll just be like, my dear Delphine, it has been fantastic meeting with you. Quite a good conversation. I'll make sure to relay all the information back to the bank. I'm gonna look at Sean.
They all turn towards you.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Sean and, excuse me, sir, if you could please unhand my valet. I do need him.
He looks at you and his eyebrow raises and he looks back at who he's clearly identified as Horst and back to you. I need you to roll me. Yeah, this is gonna just be a deception check. I was trying to think of how this would be, but it's just a flat out deception check. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before you do that, I want you to roll me a performance check first. I have a thought before we do this. So this is performance checks first, and then I am going to tell you flat out it's going to be followed by an immediate deception check. Oh my gosh, an 11 gets you 22. That is insane. Okay, so you walk in,
of course.
You walk in and do this, and Delphine looks at you very perplexed, but then immediately with a 22 recognizes what you're doing and goes, yes, I appreciate that. Of course, anything to help the great ledger hold would be appreciated from my end, and anything I can help. And she's like stumbling over her words, but she understands what you're saying. Now, I want you to roll me a deception check.
All right.
You were complaining about my perception.
Oh, and the deception check is you get it at advantage because she's helping you. That's why I was having you roll the performance check, because she's helping you sell the bit.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Sorry, I literally, that's why I had you do that, and I forgot to say it. So.
Well, the 15.
All right, so it's 15. Okay, so
I was gonna use the bardic inspiration on that, but I had to roll it twice, which kind of was weird.
You can
so can I just roll a d6?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
So it's going to be 15, so 19.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and what you can do is you can go into your effects and turn that off, and that way there you go. Okay, so it's going to be a 19, and they have. Let's see. Let me just double check something. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. You're so lucky these guys aren't very insightful. They
the bandit slavers was really banking on them being learned fucking doctors.
Shut up. They glance over. Now these two up front, they seem to they don't seem perplexed by your presence there. They don't seem concerned. They just are like, oh, there's another individual here we weren't expecting. The guy holding Horst. What?
I clicked Q to try and peek around and my token disappeared. Uh-oh.
Wait, what? You're invisible.
Q and E move you down or up on the plane, so you move below the map, just click E.
Yeah, if you right click yourself, the top left icon, number is elevation, just put it back to 0 and you should back up.
How did it move me down 20?
You just went down. You just I'm Diglett. I leave now, and just go straight down.
You know, because I just did that, and I can just do that while I was playing around with my rotation things as well.
Yeah. Yep.
So what was the peak button again?
It's Alt and then I think Q, or is it Alt or is it Control? I forget.
Let's try.
It's not Alt.
It's neither.
Yeah, I forget. Oh, I just did it again. Hold on.
Used to be.
Stop moving me down.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, don't really. Peak gets a little weird. I'll have to go back and look at the settings, but okay. So the one holding Horst / Sean / Valet is still holding him, but he looks at you and, Horst, since when you work for this prick? Of course, Sean says nothing. Horst, what is the matter with you?
I believe, sir, you are dearly mistaken. The valet's name is Sean.
He lets go and looks at him. I'll lump that in with your 19 deception check. He looks very confused, scratches his head. I swear, he's got a spitting image of my friend. All right, well, sorry, Sean. Sorry, Mr. Are you with the Vritz clan, or are you with someone else with the bank?
I work amongst the Ritz clan. Yes, that is correct. I was working out business detailings with this lovely shopkeep over here.
Delphine glances and awkwardly waves a little bit and says, I have been trying to secure a loan so I can improve on the building, expand my operation, so to speak. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna have her roll a deception check as well. Which...
No, this doesn't fit my plan.
Does she get advantage because of the assist?
She does. She gets advantage because he's helping sell. It's a twofer. You guys are helping each other, so it's gonna be
more money.
Yeah. So it's
she doesn't have a +8 deception.
No, she does not. But she does get it at advantage because of you. She does, however, have a +3, so she got it. It's not horrific. Hold on. I'm sorry. That was supposed to be a public roll. There you go. I had it on the wrong setting. She rolled a 10. So hey, let's see if he believes it. Hold on. I always forget. That's right. It's based off of this. Boop. Beats it. He believes it. He's... Yeah, all right. You're clearly busy with the Vritz clan. We don't want to insult no one, so we will come back later, Miss Delphine. I appreciate your time. Come on, boys. And excuse me, Sean. And he slides past him, but as soon as he let go, Sean starts continuing his walk.
He started moving.
Yep, exactly. So 5, 10.
I have a question that
Yes.
that might retcon that.
Okay.
We didn't put Sean in the tuxedo yet. He's still wearing their outfit.
He is. He is, but
So deception works despite that. Okay.
All
right.
Well, wait.
Because he's still dressed like them.
Is he still? I knew he wasn't in the tuxedo. Was he still dressed like them, or was he done in anything else?
We don't have other clothes for him.
No, he was still dressed like them.
Okay. Admittedly, I thought you guys had put him in something else. So we're gonna back that up a little bit because Jesse makes a solid point.
Doing that.
As he goes to slide past him, because Sean's basically had his back to him the whole time. As he slides past him, he looks at him and he sees the Iron Brand logo embossed into the leather on his leather chest piece, and he stops. And he slowly turns back towards the counter, and the two other guys look at him kind of perplexed. And he's looking straight towards Delphine, and then he glances down a little bit, kind of over the top of the counter a little bit, towards Pipwick. You say this fella's name is Sean?
Yes, his name is indefinitely Sean. He has worked for me for years.
He glances back at the chest piece, back to Delphine, who at this point, she's not built for this sort of deception in this situation. She can tell something's up. You can tell she's starting to sweat bullets a little bit. We're going to stop for a second because what is everybody else doing? This is going on. So let's do this. We're going to jump. So we did Pipwick, Daxori. You see Sean standing in the door. Yeah, that's right. You had moved down here. I forgot to move you. That's my apologies. You see Sean standing in the doorway.
That's a window.
Well, right. This is a doorway. Right here.
Yeah.
Oh my, let me think.
Yeah, no, but Dax is standing next to a window because suddenly I can see in that building.
Yes, correct. Yeah, she's standing next to the tavern window and she can see inside.
If you don't want to see what other characters see, then just click on your own token.
Yeah.
FYI.
You see Sean standing in the doorway, and basically this guy is essentially half blocking, half holding Sean in place, but he has his back to you. And you can hear a conversation happening in there. What is Dax doing? Because you were holding an ambush action.
I can hear the conversation.
You can hear this guy because he's standing in the doorway. He's not that far from you. You can hear him basically saying, "You said this guy's name is Sean," and then you can hear muffled words from inside the building, but you're not hearing the full conversation or anything.
Dax kind of thinks.
Sorry.
What? Dax kind of thinks to herself, "I'm about to do something really stupid." And she just yells at the guy to get his attention. And she basically starts "Are you looking for me?"
Oh. Okay. You say this. Okay, you know what? Actually, before I do that, so you say you're looking for me. So that happens. At the same time that you say that, who's next on my list here? Tyro, Talina, what are you doing when you're, because this is all happening simultaneously. So you hear what's happening out in the front shop. and the situation going on, and at about the exact same time that Dax yells, "Are you waiting for me?" or "Are you looking for me?" What are you doing?
Wait, who's Archer guy? I don't remember him being introduced. Was he a
He-
third one of the?
Yes, he's the third of them. Yes, yeah.
Okay, I thought there were only two.
No, there's 3 of them. There's always been 3.
Well, I was going to suggest that one guy to just ignore what he saw and move, but that's a problem now. That's in range. Can I see that?
Thank you, Dax, for being the problem child.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, and to her opinion, to her view, it looked like this wasn't gonna go right well. So instead of fighting in the store.
No, there's valid.
Trail.
Yeah. So what's Talina doing? Because we're gonna check with everybody else before we move into the next step here.
Yeah. They can see too much.
They can see too much. Oh.
They can see too much.
Okay. Hold on.
I want to put it. Oh, I can't. I need to put it on a cross section of the grid.
No, you do not. You can put it. You can put it anywhere. If you hold shift, you should be able to put it anywhere.
No.
Oh, you can't.
General question.
Right. You want to put it there?
Move it after.
Does that work? Are you okay with it there, or do you want to move it?
Yeah, I wanted it to be in the middle of the square, top left of it.
Okay, go ahead and delete your template, or move it if it'll let you.
I'm not trying to select it. It won't let me.
Go to the rulers, the measurement controls section, and there should be a template.
There it is. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, do you want it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, why did it do? It doubled for some reason, but that's fine.
It slightly changes shape depending on if you put it like in the middle or in a corner.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can also see it on the cross section now. It's fine.
Okay, and you want
Anyway, it's dark there now.
Why is this not letting me? Hold on a second.
General question, really quick.
Where
is, how is the doorway situated? Is Sean slightly out of the doorway? Is the other guy kind of in the doorway?
Basically, they're both kind of. It's a decent sized door, and they're kind of both half standing in it.
So if I was to slam it, would it slam them probably inward?
It would slam them.
I'm gonna ask that next. Like which way is the door open?
Yeah, let me think. It would slam them.
It's open like that, dude.
It would slam them. You know what? Yeah, it'll slam them inward.
Where is it? Like, which way is it open? Because depending on which way it might be open and how far they might know, they also might not be able to see Dax.
Well, currently they have their backs.
I'm sorry, I'm making you think so much about a door, but
no, you're okay. Sorry, I'm also trying to get something to work here, and it's being silly.
I feel they would be able to see Dax. She's right across the street.
Well, yeah, no, but that's what I mean. Like, if the can I get a ruler? That's not a ruler. Thanks, game. Okay, well, fucking yeah. Like, if the door is open like this, then they wouldn't really see you, right? Because it's obstructing their vision. But if the door is open like this far, you know, or if the door is actually on this side or whatever, then they would see you. That's what I mean.
Gotcha.
That's weird. Why is this not letting me place this? 1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to literally put down a darkness thing, and it's not letting me do it. Silly.
It's fine.
Oh, you're casting.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Yep. Okay, there's darkness. That's what I was trying to do.
Okay. Freaking tie rope. Apparently, you and I had this almost the same exact idea.
Okay, I'm also gonna get rid of.
Say that they saw too much.
There we go. Okay. Oh wait, can you re-add that you're concentrating on darkness? I deleted the template, and that somehow broke your concentration.
So
yeah, there you go.
10 minutes. Was it 10 minutes?
Is it meant for allies to see through that, or just dark?
Nobody can see through darkness.
Nobody can see through it. It's just
Okay.
for the purpose. All I did was place an animated layer beneath it. So,
the only one who can see through darkness is Merrick, but he's not here.
Correct. So, anyways, that gets placed. The door. I know I said that it would slam them outwards, but actually, if I think about it, the door would. It would slam them inwards. But the more I think about it, a door like this would swing in. So if you slammed it, it would knock Sean and the member out onto the street.
Got it.
Yeah.
However,
Okay. So Talina, You cast darkness. That's your turn. So then we go up to the top. Tippy, you see Sean. You watched as Sean started to step out of the doorway, was blocked by somebody, and then shortly there later, you hear Dax yell, "You looking for me?" And then darkness.
3 different plans.
I would have been making my way down because I'm like, my minion is taking forever.
Okay, so you would head towards the door.
I want to get here without being in the dark because that's right in front of the door, right?
Where?
Is it?
Say it. Where's? Oh, there's your marker. Yeah, you'd be out of the darkness right there. Yeah, you'd be on the edge of it.
But it's in front of the door still, right?
I mean, yeah, you're basically on the step leading up to the door.
Good.
Tippy casually just stating, "Why is my slave taking so long?"
Yeah.
Why is my mount taking forever?
No,
Okay, so
not like that.
You bound across the street. That essentially that would be your movement here. Would you do anything else real quick?
I'm going to hold a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to hold Sword Burst.
Okay, so you're holding Sword Burst. What's the trigger?
Somebody walking out that door.
Somebody walking out the door. Okay. Let the record reflect. You said
anybody?
Bye, Sean.
Walks out the door.
Bye, Sean.
Gets triggered.
Bye, Sean.
Yep.
To be
So
fair,
just I'm
if
making
it's
that
Sean
clear.
that
That's how it
walks-
was worded. So Tippy does that.
To be fair, I can't see who comes out the door either.
Correct. Kyria, you watch all this happen in quick succession. What are you doing in matching this?
Good question.
And for the record,
No,
you
if
guys
we
didn't already-
discuss my option here, I mean, I could do a good number of things to make the situation better or worse for all parties included.
That sounded like just genuine pain coming from Kyria.
I think because the combat spells that a life cleric has at their disposal are both abysmal and very fucking few. So I think I'll do it slightly simpler. I will prepare the Sacred Flame cantrip.
Okay. And what's the trigger?
But I will. The trigger for this action is somebody attacking an ally of mine or a civilian. So basically, if I see that a hostile is actually committing, if somebody's committing hostile actions towards me and people I know or innocents, then I'm going to try and stop them.
Okay. All right. So that's a little more specific. So I like that. Okay, good. Rhea, you watch this happen in quick succession. What do you do?
Drop the thaumaturgy and I'm gonna be preparing a vicious mockery. I just gotta think of the freaking
what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. What? And you're preparing it. What? And what do you hold? What you're holding it? What is the trigger?
We're gonna say if they get violent towards anyone in the shop.
Okay.
Or just start to. We're just gonna go with if the enemies get violent to anybody in the shop.
Okay. And then Pipwick, what are you doing? You're having this conversation. You recognize that, oh no, he's starting to recognize Sean as not Sean. And right as soon as this is starting to click in your head, the entire room just disappears in the most pitch black darkness. You and Delphine are fine, but everything else is just gone.
Hey, who turned out the light?
Yeah, for sure.
I duck.
And that light would go off because it's consumed by darkness. Okay. You duck. Great. So so you are
just duck.
You are prone as you duck under the thing here. Toggle status effect. You are prone. Okay. And then Daxori, you just yelled out, are you looking for me? And you watch him turn, and just as there's a brief eye connection, darkness, and then Tippy's right there at the same time. Anything else that Daxori is doing?
Upon seeing that, she can't help but just break into laughter.
Okay, so just cackling from a red-skinned tiefling erupts from the corner of this street. Okay, last but not least, Grigor, what are you doing in this back room? Because you can't see anything, but you're hearing some of these things happen.
Gregor's just getting ready for a fight.
So drawing his weapon, or
yeah.
Okay. So you have your weapons out. All right. So with that, Obviously, we are now in initiative order. It's shocking, I know. I need...
Wait, really?
I know, right? Okay, let me get everybody selected here and add you guys to combat.
I will wait to
roll
roll
initiative, right?
until
Yes,
you
hold
are
on.
ready.
I have to put you in combat first.
Combat!
To make sure, let's see, did everybody get added? Talina, Dax, the NPC,
I am added.
Iron
So we roll a
Brands,
22.
and it's Kyria. Am I missing anybody?
Uh,
Oh, Sean. Did Sean get added? I don't think Sean.
Sean is in there. He's a non-player.
Sean's
Sean
in
is
there.
in
Oh, okay, there he is. Yep. Actually, let me. I can fix that. Hold on.
1, 2,
Where's Scorch?
3, 4, 5.
That's a good
players.
question. Where is Scorch?
Scorch would have been outside, I thought.
He would have been
Scorch-
outside with
yeah,
Dax.
Scorch
Yeah.
went outside. Yeah, hang on. Let me. I'll re-add him. Give me 1 second.
Good thing I forgot about that.
Okay.
Who isn't
Also,
in
I
this?
forget. Is Scorch boy or
Grigor
girl
isn't
pup?
in the initiative.
Scorch is a boy.
Yeah, Scorch boy.
Scorch boy.
Oh,
Okay, initiative.
Goodest
roll.
boy. Got it.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I'm fixing something here.
Okay, I'll be RB.
Grigor and Rhea aren't in the initiative. Those are the two that you're missing, I think.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh yeah, I'm not in there.
Oh, you're not. Oh, weird. Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Yes,
4.
there we go. Okay, and then Grigor got missed
5,
too. Okay.
6, 7.
And then,
yeah, you
yes.
have all of them.
Yep. And let me get Scorch in here too. Where's Scorch? There he is. Okay. Where would Scorch have been?
Right next to Dax.
Right next to Dax. Okay. Right on your heels. Okay. And he is also in initiative order, so you can go ahead and roll for him. And I will go ahead and get all the NPCs rolled for, if I can find the button for that. There it is. Roll NPCs. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have advantage on initiative rolls.
Okay. So they're all rolled for. And all we're waiting on is.
I'm glad I have
Pipwick.
advantage on initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Wait, right? I didn't get to roll for score? Okay, whatever.
He's marked as an NPC. If you'd like, if you want, I can fix that and we can roll for
No,
him if you'd like.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, so we are now in initiative. This is going to be, well,
Instant tiebreaker.
I'm trying to decide if this is a surprise round or not, because technically all the bad guys are in darkness, so they're aware of it. Because the spell was, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna say this is a surprise round because they are inside darkness, but like they watched it happen, so it's like that was, you already kind of caught them off guard. So so we're gonna start with Rhea. You are up first. Talina, you're up on deck.
Would vicious mockery require line of sight or just knowledge?
It
of
should
the
tell you.
target?
Let me double
Vicious
check.
Mockery is within, you can see within range.
So, yeah,
Dissonant
so line of sight.
Whispers is just within range that can hear you.
Oh, and also if the target can hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, vicious mockery. Yeah, you have to see within range, so within 60 feet, but you do have to have line of sight on them, which you do have because Pipwick walked through the door. The door is now officially all the way open. So would you just like stand there and look around the corner because where you're standing, you can see two of them, or you can see Sean and one of them.
Darkness.
Oh, you can't see any of them.
You can't. See anyone,
I forgot.
you can't see
Sorry.
anyone in there, and everyone in there is blind.
Yep. Everyone inside of it is blind, and except Tippy's right on the edge of it, and you can't see into it. So it's just a pitch black darkness is on the other side of that wall.
So what Rhea is going to do, which I'm hoping helps with how I can see the general area,
Mm-hmm.
is just scoot. That
Okay.
takes away my targeting. I'll scoot out the door. I can't do it unless I go onto Pipwick and then move out. So that's 5, 10, 15.
That's
You
just,
said there is a window.
It's right here. It's the, remember the window in the wall where like had the bars where she would conduct business, kind of like a pawn shop. It's right basically here. If I can get it to ping, it's right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
you know that
question.
you know that you're standing next to the hidden door that she had.
Couple quick questions.
Uh-huh.
Did any of them have a familiar voice, and or did any of them look like the archer that kind of fell next to me?
I will. Would you have gotten a line of sight on any of them?
I don't think I got line of sight on one peeking through the door for sure with the layout.
Yeah, but not I don't think you would have seen
But
the archer
I'm-
guy that was in the room, based on where
Yes,
he was
but-
standing.
Voices.
He didn't speak.
Okay.
So, in answer to your question, you do not know.
I would have to then probably stay in my position to get that. So ignore my movement.
Okay. The little
The
zigzag.
last person I knew happened to be right there.
Correct. Yes,
that's
and you
who's
didn't recognize him in any way. He's just a big thug.
That is getting a vicious mockery.
Okay. Well, wait. You can't see him anymore.
True.
Yeah, he's gone now. He is stuck inside of a dark blackness.
I don't know what to do then.
Come on, lay down under the counter. It's
Nice and cozy down here. It's fine.
yeah. They'll never see us down here.
You got a rug, and there's like there's all sorts of stuff.
Why are you doing it in a New York accent?
Because that's what Pipwick basically sounds like.
Oh. I didn't realize Pipwick came from New York.
He's very Boston. He's very East Coast. It's fine.
Fair.
It's just how I envisioned it.
All right, then instead of the vicious mockery, why don't I do this? Minor illusion,
Okay.
creating a sound, making it sound like Delphine's voice,
Okay.
emanating from around her location.
Okay.
You should leave.
Okay, so you utter these words yourself, but as you do, you feel the voice change as you cast the spell, and you hear, you should leave, coming from where Delphine's standing, and she kind of looks around, realizing she didn't say that, and she doesn't say anything, but she looks very confused and perplexed.
But Rhea's kind of peeking around the corner and just giving her a little hi.
And she kind of looks at you very concerned, but she doesn't say anything.
Also,
Okay.
before that, before my turn finishes, I'm going to just tell Delphine, you may want to come back here or get down.
Okay, so that's your turn. Go ahead and you can and
The order and
okay, Selena, you're up. Pipwick up next.
So the only one I saw before everything went dark is the archery dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know he's an archer, but,
I mean, you saw a bow on his back.
Identify out a
Like
character.
you saw a bow
fair
slung
enough.
across his back, and a quiver. But
So Telena's lips go purpley, sparkling with energy again.
okay,
And that guy is going to hear from 6 different directions.
oh lord.
Run or embrace the darkness.
Okay, and dissonant whispers doesn't require line of sight.
Nope. It's
Okay.
just within range.
Great way to haunt your enemies.
And you know what? I am going to allow him to make this saving throw at disadvantage because you did this after casting darkness, so he is consumed in an all-consuming darkness that he cannot see at anything, and then suddenly from 6 different directions around him, he hears run or embrace the darkness, and I assume in kind of a very like whispery, ominous voice.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yep.
this is like as if the shadows itself is speaking to him.
Yes. Double 13s. That's crazy. Wow.
We're the
Okay,
good
so
guys, by the
He
way.
takes
Okay, so
half
he's
damage and doesn't need to move.
okay. So he's gonna take 5 points of psychic damage from this, and you hear him scream out, "Ah, no!" And as he yells out, you guys, well, at least Hellrhea. Actually, I'd say Hellrhea and Grigor, you recognize the voice, and it sounds like one of the guys that was in the street fight with you the day prior. Talina, you were not there at the time before he ran off. Pipwick, same as you, so you guys do not recognize the voice.
Just get up the stairs.
Are you-
Let me up the
are
stairs.
you just- are you try-
I'm trying to
okay,
go
hold
there,
on.
but
Are
it
you
won't
try-
let me.
Are you trying to stand on the landing? Because the stairs are technically on the
Yes.
other side. Okay, all right. Hold on. Technically,
I
you're
tried
already...
to move up and over, and that didn't work either.
Yeah, hold
This
on.
is a very tight corridor.
Listen, I did the best I could.
No, that's fine.
I will say that, oh my gosh,
Even
you're all...
if it's like climbing
my
a little bit,
gosh.
that takes half movement. So.
All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay.
All of us just Scooby-Dooing, peeking around this door. Scooby-Doo gang in the back room here.
Like Zoink Scoob. They got darkness and everything. All right. Is that your turn, Talina? All right, Pipwick, you're up. Now, I want to remind you, Pipwick, because you are crouched here, because there's some stuff that was described in this specific area before you take your turn, just for reference. There is a short sword and a heavy crossbow that is mounted to the underside of this shelf, this desk bench area on Delphine's side that you crouched are looking at. They're like right next to you. I don't know whether you do that with information, what you will. I'm just letting you know that those are there.
I'm definitely gonna notice them.
Yeah, they're
but for
right
now,
there.
I'm hearing voices. Everything in front of me went dark.
I hear voices in my head.
Yeah,
and I
Yeah, for
and
the
I
record,
don't
nobody
really
else-
want to.
I have a quick question. Did Hellray already slam the door?
Nope.
No, she was holding
Rhea
it,
dropped
and then
that.
darkness went, and now she can't see the door anymore. So
You don't
And
you don't
she-
need vision for. I
that's
was
true.
I was not here, but you don't need vision for thermometer. Dude.
that is true. That is true. But
That
I
is-
do not believe that was followed through with. I think that was held just
I-
in case.
I didn't do this door slam because remembering how the door would be, they would have just been knocked out of the room
Yeah. Okay.
and out onto the streets. So what I did instead, and because I couldn't vicious mockery the guy because of the darkness, I just basically mimicked Delphine's voice to say, "You should leave."
Which then immediately was followed up with the dissonant whispers from Talina, which basically
To one guy or to everybody.
well, to one guy, but that one guy heard that and then heard something very different about a half second later. So, okay. So
Neon,
Pip,
do you have a mechanic for like actually hiding the people inside the smoke? Or,
I mean, I can do this to make things easier for you guys.
yeah, because I feel like it'd be more
Yeah.
immersive, right?
There you go. Now you can't see him. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Okay.
We'd have to guess the tile they're on and
Yep.
roll a disadvantage auto miss if we don't guess the right tile.
Yep. There you go. Okay. So Pipwick.
yes. Battleship rules.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm trying to think of what is the pronunciation of the family that runs the bank again?
Vritsk. VRITZK or TZK.
Vritsk.
So
Okay.
Vritsk. Yeah.
Yeah, just crouched behind the counter. Then I'll just be yelling over it. Leave this place now, or face the entire wrath of the Risk family.
Nice. Okay. Actually, I forgot to have Talina. I forgot to have Hellraya do this. Hellraya, you said you should leave now from Delphine. Can you roll me a
Yes.
persuasion check real quick? And then Pipwick, can you also do me the same thing for your yelling this out? Straight roll. I'm not a disadvantage. Okay, so dirty 20 on the Hellraya persuasion check.
Why? am I so lost.
Riggsy Red just said in my chat, "I love you so much, Riggsy. You have no idea. I would die for you." All right, 16. All
I
right,
love you too.
noted. Okay, so are you doing anything else on your turn? Or are you staying put?
No, yeah, I'm staying put.
Okay.
I can't see. There's
Okay.
no point.
So go ahead and on the combat encounter at the very bottom, you'll see end turn.
Yeah, I forgot that part.
Yep, all good.
There we go.
Okay, so now it's going to be one of the bad guys' turns. Let's see. He yells out as well as all of them do. And he basically just tucks himself into the corner he's already in. And you just hear him draw his weapon and he just starts. Oh, really? He doesn't do it. He just. Boys, where are you? Where are you? And he's just standing there. He can't do much. It is now going to be. Technically, it's Sean's turn. I don't think because he's controlled by Tippy.
Well, he's grappled, so wouldn't he be trying technically to keep trying to fulfill his command?
Yes, is what I'm thinking. So he would try to break free. Yeah, that would be okay. Yeah, so he's gonna make another strength check versus the other guy. It's just gonna be literally contested strength checks to see if he can pull away from him, which is that seems about right. Yeah, nope, he's still stuck there, so that he can't do much. Now, Dax, it is going to be your turn. And Scorch is going to be actually right behind you. Look at that. Look at that initiative order. We love that.
Dax she just watches the door. She's not gonna do anything else. She just watches the door. Same thing with Scorch. They
Okay.
can't do anything. They're in some darkness.
Okay. All right, Kyria, you are up. Grigor, you are up next.
Well, I am up. See, I think I'm kind of in the same boat as literally every other being in existence, other than fucking True Sight motherfuckers, because I can't do things to things I can see. So, I think I'm gonna see 3 guys inside. How did we do it last time for the spiritual weapon? Would it take an action right after me?
I believe yes. It's immediately preceding your turn.
Okay, and I don't think I can use my bonus action for anything else, so I don't need to do that yet. I don't use waste a spell slot. I think I'm gonna do what I had done is I'm gonna remain here and no longer like a calm post, but a bit more combat ready.
Okay.
And I'm gonna it's the same hold action with the same condition. If somebody comes out, I don't care. But if they try to attack an ally of mine, then I'm gonna strike them with Sacred Flame.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so go ahead and end your turn, and then Grigor, you're gonna be up.
Grigor is going to move to the storekeeper front.
Okay, I'll move you there to make it easier. So got that. No. There we go.
You just hide me into the ground.
No, I just moved you under Grigor.
Okay.
And same thing, I'm moving Pipwick down 1. Okay, I'm just gonna move you there to make things easy. So you are in the room, but you can tell me where you want to be.
There's good, and once Grigor sees the darkness, he's gonna remain on standby.
Okay. Don't forget, I know you guys can't see it, but you all walked through it. You know that there is a door right there that is a secret door that leads back into the shop. And on your
Can
side
you
of
see
it,
how it unlatches
yes, on
/ opens from this side?
on this side of it, you can see the door latch. So technically, Grigor, you're standing right next to the door.
The door.
Yep.
Grigor's gonna prep an action. When the darkness dissipates, he'll try to undo the latch.
Okay, so you'll open the door if the darkness fades. All right, got it. Okay, go ahead and end your turn. And the next player up is gonna be Tippy, but first it's gonna be this guy. This guy here had just...
We can't see.
Yeah, correct. He had just made eye contact with Dax, is consumed by darkness, and hears like the pitter patter of something near him, and he basically is still holding on to Sean, lets go of Sean, draws his weapon, and tries to step towards, like out the door towards Dax. Sorry, but he doesn't see, because he's in darkness, he doesn't see it's Tippy. He's basically walking into. I'm gonna allow something unique here because of the situation. Tippy, you're smaller than he is. He doesn't know you're there, and he's about to basically trip over you. We're gonna see if he trips over you. It would be, or it's gonna be a dex.
Would this trigger my held spell?
What's your held spell again?
Sword burst.
If you see anyone come out the door, yeah, it would trigger for sure. Okay. I need you. Let's see. I need you to roll me a. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I want you to roll me a d20, and I want you to add. You're gonna. Roll me a d20 and take away 1. This will be akin.
We're the heroes, by the way, but we're initiating the assault.
Ish.
Neon, you might want to move the stream camera.
Technically, we didn't initiate it. I just screamed, "Are you looking for me?"
Yeah.
I want the court documents to show that I was just trying to talk to them.
Okay. It's true. Let the record reflect. Okay. So this guy goes to like bolt out the door, doesn't see Tip, and Tip, you basically like steady yourself, and he trips right over you and falls on the other side of you, prone, on the ground. as he just
How do
fell.
I feel like I would do it so fucked up where I'd grab him with my tail to trip him.
Well, either way, whether it's the tail or he trips over you, you're not really sure in this quick moment, but he falls flat on his face on the cobblestone floor, taking 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Oh, nope,
Wait.
not 4 points.
Yeah, FYI, I don't know if you heard me, but the stream can't see the top of the map.
I know. It's I'm having issues moving the the stream screen for some reason. So okay, he falls flat on his face and takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Now you said your sword burst triggers if anyone exits that door. He just exited the door, so go ahead and target him and trigger your sword burst from the held action previously. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which is going to be a disadvantage because he just fell flat on his face. I don't think that's going to make it. That's going to be a 13, so he's going to take the damage from that. So go ahead and do that.
About like 3.
3 points of damage. Woohoo! So he takes 3 points of damage from, right? Falls on his face, and then he gets hit with the sword burst. That's going to be his turn. He is going to use, let's see, that was part of his movement. He's going to use the rest of his movement to stand back up. So he is no longer prone. He is standing up. He is then going to turn around and see you there, and instead he's going to target you instead of going for the other one. So if you recall, these guys don't mess around. So he is going to
Go for a swing.
What?
Is he going for a swing? Because that triggers my prepared action.
He is. So he's going to do one attack first, and then before he can make his next one, that's when yours will trigger, because you're going to see it happen like in succession. So he's going to do one attack. It's gonna be.
Can I shield myself?
That's a natural 20. If you have a reaction of shield, yeah. If you have that as a reaction,
is it gonna get you up to 26?
Yeah, that's the thing, is you have to beat a pretty high roll, because he rolled a natural 20, so he has you have to basically.
I think a nat 20 bypass the shield because it's a nat 20.
Yes, you
it
are
only
correct.
gives me a +5 AC, so I don't think it's gonna work.
If he rolled a nat 20, it won't help you.
Yeah, correct. So it's gonna be oh, that's a 6. So that's gonna. Dang. Okay, so that's gonna be 12 plus 3, so that's gonna be 15 points of damage. So it's gonna do. What is that? Hold on. It's gonna do. There it is. It's gonna do the 9 plus an additional 6. As he hits you. Now your thing triggers Kyria because you. Here we go. Because you had that. So he attacks once, goes to attack a second time, and Kyria, you do Sacred Flame on him.
Did you just get a prompt, or do I have to click it? I think you click it.
I have to do it, yeah. Yep. Now this is going to be a normal dexterity saving throw because he's no longer prone on the ground, so it's going to be a flat roll. No. Which I don't think is going to make it. He's going to fail that, so go ahead and roll the damage on that. Good job on that. Sacred Flames are one of those things that like hardly ever really hit in my experience.
Minimal damage.
4 points of radiant damage as he gets hit from behind and screams out in pain as radiant light spills over him. He spins on his heels, sees you over there, and
I yell out, "Stand down!"
Okay. He spins on his heels, and he's going to throw a dagger at you.
Oh, okay. I'm not standing down.
Nope.
she says that out loud as she prepares to throw the dagger.
The audible response. Let's see. That's gonna be a 7. Oh, 17 meets it.
Matches. Yeah.
Yep. Do you have a reaction?
I don't have a shield.
Okay. Just making sure before I roll this. Okay. Geez, what are these rolls are crazy tonight, guys. It's gonna be 7 points of piercing damage.
Bad guys.
Right. So your temp HP goes down by 7, but she doesn't touch the rest of you, which is good.
Temp HP?
Yeah, you had temp HP left over from before when you guys were walking through town.
I never remember that. Okay, cool.
Talina does it a lot when you guys are walking. All right. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be his 2 attacks, and that's going to be his turn. So now, Tippy, it is your turn. And then it's going to be one of the last bad guys' turns after this.
I could do a thing. I want to do the thing. I don't know what that means.
What?
When it says MIDI save or MIDI heal? What is it?
So the save is the attack. MIDI is the
If I'm-
is the tool. So are you doing the attack that basically, are you having the thing that requires a saving throw, or are you healing? Are you what are you doing so I can help you with it?
Wither and Bloom.
Oh, let me double check something. There it is, Wither and Bloom. Okay,
Might
so
not be the smartest idea, but you do you, Furball.
Depending how confusing it is, I might just switch it back to fucking...
I don't remember if it hurts you or not.
no, it's each creature of your choice in the area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. In that case,
Yeah. Okay, so they need to make. So you're doing save because they have to make a saving throw.
Okay, so I want...
But then, and then
Oh
what
yeah, that's what it means. Yeah,
so
right.
and then what you can do is, in addition, one creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of its hit points equal to the roll. Yeah. So, so first things first is you need your. Where are you placing it? Because it's a decent space.
Like right on top of him.
Right on top of him. How big of a radius is it? It's a 10 foot. It's a 10-foot sphere.
How big's 10 feet again?
So 10-foot sphere is gonna do.
10-foot radius, so it's the same size as.
That's a 10-foot sphere.
Wait, that
No,
reminds
never
me. Hold up.
Ben?
Let me.
Nobody important's in it.
Remember.
As far as you know.
Hold up. Yeah.
Two dark
ro-
I don't want to do the
Okay.
place measured template, right?
It's yeah, I can delete this. Yeah, you want to place the template down.
Okay.
$10 feet. That's a lot of feet.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Why can't I place it on him?
Yeah, for some reason, spell templates can only be placed on the cross sections of tiles.
I think I might still need to. Well, you are targeting him, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll just put it there.
No.
Yeah, he's in it, so you're good. Pew. Okay, and he
Wait, why
needs
is it
to,
making...
and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which he is not going to succeed with a natural 2. So go ahead and roll the damage on that. Nice. It's gonna be
Take a 7.
7 points of, I believe, necrotic damage.
Yes.
And then do you also the other side of it, you can also heal one person, which you are also in that radius if you want to try to heal yourself.
How do I heal myself?
So you'll
with this?
recast the spell, but instead of doing the save, you'll click the heal and make sure you have yourself targeted.
Okay. So...
And so what that'll let you do is you'll be able to use one of your unspent hit dice to roll for more HP.
This one I don't want to do the measured, right? Because I already have it down.
No, yeah, don't do the template, yeah. Okay, so actually, realistically, all that does, just make sure it didn't cast the spell twice, because it's from the same spell. So make sure it doesn't use another spell slot. So you currently have all of your hit dice because you guys just took a rest recently. I'm trying to see if we can see hit dice. Here it is. Yeah. So you have 6 of 6 hit dice. So you can. I'm trying to figure out how you mark it as rolled.
I don't know. It gives me the option to roll, so I guess I could just roll and see what happens.
Then, yeah, do that. Now here, wait. Before you do it, you have 5 d6s from wizard and 1 d8 from a warlock. You have to decide which one you're rolling.
Oh wait, I rolled and it did nothing. I'm gonna use the one with the. Wait, how many do I have of each? Where do I find that?
You have 1 warlock d8
Oh,
and you
okay.
have 5 d. Basically, it's your levels. So you have.
I'm gonna use one of my wizard ones.
Okay, so 1 d6. Okay, so go ahead and roll a d6. And make sure that you mark it. Actually, I can do that for you real quick. Because you just rolled one of your wizard ones. So you have 4 of that left.
Woo!
All right, 4 points of healing back. Nice. There you go. Got 4 points of health back.
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, which is, let's see, you cast Wither and Bloom. Is that a wizard spell?
Spell, where'd you go?
Oh, also, for the record, make sure that you have, when you're casting these spells, make sure that you select your primary spellcasting ability as wizard, not warlock. In fact, I'll do it for you right now. There you go. That will adjust
Was
how
I
all
not?
these get. No, you had your warlock selected.
Crazy.
Yeah, so make sure
I
you do that
don't
because it
remember
will.
ever clicking it.
Yeah, it will automatically did it because because we multi-classed and just set the new one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so just make sure you do that. But you said it's plus the spellcasting modifier. You said.
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna be another 4. So you got 8 total.
Woo.
There we go. Cool. So you're back up to 30. All right. So that was all right. And so does Wither and Bloom linger, or is it gone once it goes?
Oh, he's gone.
It's gone. Okay. I just need to make sure I need. Perfect. Okay. So Tippy, you still have your movement and you still have your bonus action.
Have anything I can do for bonus?
I don't know.
I kind of wish this was like D&D Beyond, where I could hit the bonus
Mhm,
button and
yeah.
it just tells me what I can do for bonus.
I mean, realistically, as a bonus action, you can try to. I think you can try to do a few things. I mean, obviously,
Unless you have a spell that on it reads BA, you can't do anything as a bonus action because no one other than fucking
ooh,
Rose.
sapping touch is a bonus action.
I was gonna say I could
Yeah,
do
it's a
one
cantrip.
spell.
Yeah, and it's a cantrip because you can't do 2 leveled spells in the same turn, but you can do a cantrip and a spell, and sapping touch is a cantrip.
And it's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna zap him.
Okay, he is going to make a Constitution saving throw. Oop, Constitution saving throw. All the saving throws today. Jeez. Okay, that's going to be. That doesn't succeed. It's a 13. So go ahead and roll the damage on that. Okay.
A 3. Really, game?
Yep. So
Really, guys?
that does 3 points of damage to him, and it's going to do 3 points of healing to you. There you go.
Ooh.
Okay, that's going to be your turn. That's all the things you can do unless you want to move.
Nope.
Okay.
I ain't taking that chance.
All right. Bad guy inside who just freaked out. He is just going to bolt for the door, or he's going to try to, anyways. Let's see if he makes it the right way. He is going. I'm going to roll a d4. One is
Just run into the wall.
yeah, right. Okay, so 1 is run towards basically down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 1 is down, 2 is left, 3 is up, 4 is right. He runs straight into the wall to his right. And he runs full force, so he actually is going to take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. And falls on his butt. And so you guys hear, ah! And you can't see him. That's it. That's his turn. All right.
Lovely.
It is now Delphine's turn. She sees and hears all this going on, reaches down, and Pitwick, you glance over and you watch her grab the heavy crossbow sitting in front of her.
No, that was mine.
And she grabs the heavy crossbow. And
Is it loaded?
And you hear as she pulls the latch back, so it's officially cocked, basically. And she is going to back up into this corner and take cover behind the wall. She looks over at Grigor and points at where the door was and says, "That's the only way out of here, is that door. Either that or back through the warehouse, but I don't know if that's a viable option right now." And she is going to ready an attack. If the first target she sees in the room that presents a threat, she's going to shoot at it. And that's going to be her turn. Top of the order, we are at Hellrhea with Talina up on deck.
We don't know much of what Rhea could do in this moment. I don't know how long that darkness is gonna last.
Yeah, you don't know.
You could ask.
Actually, wait. I can summon darkness. I should know. Okay.
Up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, a while, unless it's dispelled.
Mm-hmm.
Tyre up that image you put in Discord is so true. when Founder just says no.
I really don't know what to do.
I mean, the source of the darkness is right next to you, so you could ask her to drop it.
I didn't know if you cast it or not.
Yeah,
You
you
were
heard.
behind.
Yeah, you heard.
You
her
would
do
have
it.
seen, because it's vocal and material.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you would have heard and seen.
Yep. Yeah, magic is not a mystery, especially to fellow magic casters.
It's kind of a mystery to Hellrea when she barely knows how it functions. Anyway.
What I mean is like you see it happen. Like maybe you don't know exactly how it's how like you can't cast it per se, but like in all situations, but you watched it happen.
Fair.
Also,
Yeah.
dear DM, since our turns are at the same exact time,
Mm-hmm.
can Hellrea choose to go after me if she wants me to drop the darkness first?
Because she's higher up in the initiative, yes, you can choose to like hold
I
and
don't-
go later.
I think dropping concentration is a free action. You don't need to wait until your turn.
It needs to be on my turn, but
It's
it
only-
doesn't require an action.
Does it?
Okay, I would rather actually allow it that you could drop concentration out of initiative order rather than having someone change where they are in the order.
Fair enough.
So if you want to just drop it as
Fair
like you
enough.
said, as a free action, you can just drop it. Would you drop it?
If she asks.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I
figure
mean,
out
according
what to do,
to
'cause,
with
like,
Google search, you can drop it
yeah.
at any time. It doesn't have to be your turn.
Okay. Good enough for me. Besides, I'm okay with that. I would rather keep the initiative order as is than adjust it versus having you just drop something like that out of order.
Well,
So
that's
you
the one
can
thing that
do it
rules actually
anytime
don't allow
your
you to do
action.
is to change
Yeah.
your initiative order.
There you go.
Google said it was okay.
Yeah. Google said it was okay, Mom.
No, by rules, you can't actually change initiative order. You can only hold an action, but then like
Yeah.
it still comes back to you.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
Maybe it doesn't know that.
So in that case, Rhea, would you articulate that or would you not?
Not yet. I'm still trying to figure out what she really does not have anything she can do unless line of sight is returned. So, and I don't want to use Eldritch Blast and risk breaking anything in the shop.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Hey, we have some morals.
Yeah. Well, also don't forget, Talina is immediately after you. So if you want to hold your action and see what Talina does, you're able to do that.
Fair enough. I'll hold Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
And the first one that I see after any darkness drops, which I will turn to Talina and just with the rings doing its slight glow as it do, just turn to Talina. If you're gonna drop it, just let me know. And then just be ready to target the. It's not like I can see our way out.
And snap.
Poof.
I swear I could see. Yeah,
I'm only so fast.
Also,
It's
the
okay.
light in the thingy goes back on.
Okay, so, oh yes, the light goes back on, and Grigor just basically said, which is correct, is that his held action would immediately trigger, which is the door would open, because now that the darkness is gone, the door opens. So Grigor, as soon as you pull the door to, you push the door out, you actually feel it resist a bit as the guy is standing on the other side. The door does open about halfway. Okay, so the door opens, but now we are still with Hellrea. It is so Talina drops it on her as her free action, but you still have your turn.
Yeah, with that, the one that's directly in front that's targeted, Rhea is just going to go with her Vicious Mockery cast. You're not good at following directions, are you?
And that's going to succeed.
Never mind about those morals.
Why didn't that apply?
Pretty sure that worked.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Yep. So that applied, and I think he's supposed to, and then he has the mockery effect. Okay, yep. So he takes 5 points of psychic damage from the Vicious Mockery and grabs his ears and starts kind of shaking his head around. Okay. You doing anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna let people funnel out the door, so
Okay.
she's just gonna sit right here.
Okay. So in that case, if you'll hit end turn, Talina, it is going to be your turn. Pipwick, you're up next. Okay, so you are now standing basically in the little window space there. There are bars that are in the window, so it's not just an open space. Pyrope, you're muted, by the way.
Thank you.
Mhm.
That will destroy things, so let's not.
Let me guess, shatter.
No.
Been thinking about it this whole time, baby.
You're like, I have this little mini nuke I could set off. In the-
Oh, that's not my
Meanwhile,
mini
Rhea-
nuke anymore. I have a better mini nuke.
Meanwhile,
Uh,
Rhea not wanting to break one of her allies,
Yeah.
everything in the shop,
her little
everybody
which
else.
I was gonna say it on your turn, but you know that Delphine's front shop is a front. That none of the items there are worth any real value. It's the back side of the business that is where money's at. So
I still didn't want to draw
that's-
too
nope.
much.
that is
oopsie
fair.
attention
So
to
far,
it,
things
but-
have been mostly quiet. I'm impressed. You guys haven't gone, I'm just gonna blow the building up now.
Just
That's it.
you wait.
I'm gonna
I've got something else.
I was gonna say between the guys outside waiting and Pipwick going, when can I hit boom?
Yeah, it hasn't been my
I
turn
wanna-
again.
He's like, oh
Did
my
somebody
friend,
say
I'm
boom?
next. Just wait.
So I know there's a guy here. I could see him.
Yes.
But I can't see him from this place. But I'm gonna assume that I can kind of peek
Yes.
around.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, because it's just a little weird there. But yeah, he's right there.
I'm gonna unselect myself so I have technically I'll have line of sight.
Here.
I'm just gonna
There you
peek
go.
through the.
Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. There you go. Target him.
Yeah, I have it targeted.
Oh, okay.
If I don't click to lane, I can see the entirety.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I'm going to. Target is blocked by a wall. Yeah, I know it is.
Is it not letting you do
What-
anything because of the wall?
No, it's not letting me do it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Hang on, I got you. There you go. That's more accurately where
There
you'd be,
you go.
anyways.
Yeah. Boop. Nope, still blocked by a wall. I can see him.
How about now?
There you go. That's fine. Bop.
The wall is all knowing.
Can you just put me on the other side for a sec so I can target him and then? Because
How about now?
there we go.
Dude,
Do not disobey the all powerful wall.
do not be mad. Oh, you know why? Because the window here. Hold on.
It's technically.
Oh no, wait, what? It
You
shouldn't.
can put me back on the other side of the wall. I have rolled my thing. So I'm gonna yell at him. Your mother's so ugly. Folk turn into stone just in case they might happen to catch a glimpse of her face.
Wow.
Wow.
Ow,
All right.
yeah.
Let's see if he fails. That's a natural 2. He's gonna fail that. So that's 5 points of psychic damage. Dude, you guys are just whittling these guys down psychologically. No one's laid a hand on anyone except Tippy out
You
front.
can't prove it was me.
No, I can't. But yeah.
Can't prove it was Rhea either, and she's
Just
still
get in the
behind door,
bag, just
peeking the
hurling
corner.
insults at these people.
I
Cover-
did just have the minor illusion thaumaturgy whatever
Yeah.
saying, hey, y'all should leave, and then suddenly this one guy, you're not good at following directions.
Yeah. Mixed with the screaming and the darkness. Okay. Anything else you're doing on your turn, Talina?
Do I see anybody injured around me? Not really.
No. The only one would be Tippy,
No.
which you can see Tippy from where you're standing.
Yeah, but I know my healing word doesn't work on her, so
Oh, correct. Yes.
I'm gonna boop the button.
I want to yell out now that I probably see my companions from
Mhm.
way across the way.
Uh-huh.
I want to yell out, try to keep them alive. We're going to need answers.
Let's see. I'll allow that. Let me see. You'd hear everybody hear that. You'd hear Kiri's voice.
Dear-
on the
All
side.
you can see
Dear
from
Game
behind the
Master.
heart is
And
the
all the
small
civilians hear you yell that
I was
too.
about I was
Yep.
about to ask,
Yep.
hey, what's the civilian reaction?
These ones,
Some
yeah.
of the civilians would have already seen us exchange some blows as well. So
Well, not really.
They're
This
looking
because
at direction.
in 1 6-second time span, this guy stumbled out of a doorway, tripped over a gigantic squirrel, turned around, sliced it once. The only one that really saw that was this one over here, and we haven't really. Actually, honestly, what I probably should do is this.
They probably don't even know what they saw.
Yeah, hang on. We're gonna do this. We're going to.
okay.
We're going to what I'm going to do is at the bottom of the initiative order, all the commoners will go at once. I'm just going to have to remember that because I don't want to have them be individual because we'll be here forever, but they'll all act on one turn.
Because I want to, if you allow me to, say more than one sentence.
It depends on how much, but go for it. What are you gonna say?
If I spot, like, after I yell that out, if I spot out of the corner of my eye, civilians start looking at me, I would kind of quickly look at, like, left, right, kind of in the general direction of civilians and yell out, get out of here, it's not safe.
Going to jail.
Okay.
It's been an
So,
honor.
so you yell. So you just yell out to the space around you. What was it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so first I yell, try to keep them alive. We might need answers.
Uh-huh.
And then when I spot the civilians kind of looking in my direction at that, I would yell out, "Get out of here! It's not safe."
Okay. All right. We'll see what happens
You
when it
know-
gets to their turn. Okay.
Given the type of part of town this is,
Correct.
they probably think it's some sort of gang altercation
Potentially,
and are
potentially,
not going to
but
try and get involved.
we are on Pip.
possibly.
Yeah, we're on Pipwick's turn. So Pipwick, go ahead and take your turn, and we'll see what happens on subsequent turns.
I want to stand up.
Okay. All right. So that's half your movement speed to stand up.
Yeah, I'm staying still.
Yep. That's fine.
I start kind of giggling when Talina says her thing.
Uh huh.
And so I think we have to do this all over. Oh, never mind. We don't.
Weird. Okay. Well, you can target
I
him, but
think
it's whether or
'cause-
not it will let you attack him.
Yeah, no, I'm blocked by the wall.
Okay, hold on.
Goodness. Are we doing
jeez.
another vicious mockery?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is that how that works? Does it let you do it now? There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That was almost full damage from what I could see.
That's also a natural 1, which means
Yeah.
my homebrew rule is that acts as a critical hit, so it doubles the dice rolled for the saving throw. Which means, so you rolled a 2 and a 6, so that's going to be a 4
Yeah.
and a 12. So that's 16 points of damage.
Yeah, so I'm just going to stand up and be like, hey, your mother is also so fat that a bag of holding once kicked out.
Dude, this dude's lost like a third of his health from just you guys berating him. Like, it's not even, he's not been hit once. He just keeps
It's the yo mama joke.
Yes, he's lost a third of his health to yo mama jokes.
Pretty much, yeah. All right, so that's your action. You still have your bonus action, and you have half your movement.
Yeah, no, bonus action, I just duck back down.
Duck back down, and the rest.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just pop up, hurl something out there, duck back down.
Throwing shade. All right, go ahead and end your turn, and it's going to be. All right, so it's this dude's turn. So the door pushes him aside, and he shoves the door back. So his action is going to be a shove to try to shove the door back on Grigor. So that's going to be a athletics check for him. Actually, no, it'll be just a straight strength. I wouldn't. Well, actually, yeah, no, it would be. Okay, let's see. It's going to be a 15. Okay, Grigor, I need you to make me a athletic or a strength saving throw. I'm sorry, not an athletics check, strength saving throw, because this is essentially a strength-based attack. Nice.
Oh.
Dirty 20. He goes to shove the door, and you just shove your foot down where the door meets the wood, and it just stops, and you guys hear the door creak a bit, but it doesn't go any further, and Grigor, you're holding it there. That's going to be his action. He is now going... My wife brought me frozen custard. Thank you.
Ooh.
Double raspberry. I'm happy. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, so that's gonna be his action. He is going to. And he can't really do anything as a bonus action. He is going to move now out here into the center of the room and face you guys. Flo, where mine at? Sorry, just for me. And he is just going to kind of ready himself in the middle of the room. That's gonna be his turn. Okay, Sean is up. What are Sean's orders?
She's gonna tell him to turn around and help people inside.
Okay, so what does help people inside entail?
Fight bad guys.
Okay, so the first one in front of him is going to be this guy. He can, so you just want him to attack him, basically?
Yes.
All right, he's going to go ahead and make a slam attack against that dude. That is going to be a 15 plus 3. That's going to beat it. That's an 18. With woohoo!
Getting beat up by his former friend.
Yeah, so he turns around and just slam both of his hands into the back of the guy's head. 3 points of bludgeoning damage to him as he hits him. Turns around.
Talk about psychological damage.
Yeah. Horst is beating his buddy here.
Told you his name was Sean.
Absolutely. All right, that's gonna be his attack action. I assume that's his turn. Unless you want to do something else with him, he has a bonus action, which isn't much, and actually, bonus action doesn't
beat
really
it.
but that's it. Okay. All right, Daxori, you are up with Scorch up next.
This guy right here in front of Kippy is prone, right?
Yes, because the sapping touch knocked him down to his knee.
Dax, with a sprint, shoulder checks him and tries to tackle him to the ground.
Okay. Are you grappling him, or are you just unarmed striking him?
No, grappling. She's
You're
trying
grappling,
to.
okay.
She's trying to get a prisoner.
Okay. So you run across.
Because when Kira went try and take one alive, Dax secretly in her mind went torture.
Gotcha. Okay, so go ahead and roll me an athletics check, and he's gonna roll one as well.
That's a D20 plus.
Well, you can just click. You can click on your. Oh, that's right. You're rolling physical dice. Yeah, it's for you. It's gonna be D20 plus 0. So yeah, just straight D20. My rolls were good. My rolls are garbage. He rolled a 7.
I got my dice fell onto the floor. I need a dice tray.
What'd you roll?
Hold on, I'm under the floor. I'm under the desk.
Jeez.
I need a dice tray.
She's clipping through the floor.
She's clipping. She's clipping.
Any Tupperware will do for dice tray.
Mm-hmm.
I got 18.
8. Yeah, that works. Okay. He is officially considered grappled.
And Dax is just kind of on top of him.
If I can
You literally
find
cast
grappled.
skill
There it is.
as your dice tray.
And you said you're on top of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wapple.
And once she gets on top of him, she just looks down. Hey, buddy.
Okay. So you are now there. It is now Scorch's turn.
Scorch is right next to Dax, just barking at the guy that she has on the ground. He's just standing there barking.
Okie dokie.
Bark, bark.
All right, Kyria, you're up. Grigor's up next.
Bark, bark, bark,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
bark.
That triangle flank, though.
Yeah, see, I had a plan, but then you had to get on top of him.
Listen, Dax is unpredictable. You can never know what she's going to do.
Wait, was Rhea close enough to hear the command "take them alive"?
Yes, everybody heard it.
Do we choose to acknowledge it?
Yeah, that's up to you guys.
Question.
Hmm. Shit. Is that a good line of sight? I think that's a good line of sight.
To what? Them? Yeah.
Sure. For now, to me, it looks like Dax and Tippy might have this guy under control, so I'll
Mhm.
just hurl another Sacred Flame at this guy.
Okay. Nah, it's going to be a natural 19. I think he's going to succeed that one. So I believe with that being a
Which means
cantrip.
it takes no damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
What ruler? There we go.
All right. Grigor, you're up with the bad guy who's grappled up next.
Why did I rotate again? Come on.
Gregor's going to fully open the door and rush toward the guy in the middle of the room.
Okay. Oops. All right. So you rush the guy. What you doing?
Gregor's going to stab at him with his rapier.
Okay. Go ahead and do that and roll the. You do click the thing in your inventory and then you'll roll for it. Unfortunately, an 11 misses. So you rush up on him and you take a swing at him, and he sees it coming and just sidesteps a bit, barely missing him, just kind of off to his side.
Gregor's going to use his bonus action to disengage.
Okay. And where are you going? So technically, you don't need to disengage to go there because you never left his radius. So you could do that and still keep your bonus action.
Okay, then I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So either way, all right, sounds good. All right, the guy who's grappled, he's going to attempt to get out of this. So he's going to make a athletics check to try to get you off of him. And that ain't going to fly with a 2. You don't, because I don't think that, that is contested though, actually. So you need to roll another strength. Sorry, I forgot that is contested. So I need Dax to roll another
20. I got a natural 20.
Ha! Yeah, he's not going anywhere. All right. So he uses his action to try to get out. He can't. He doesn't have a bonus action. He can't move, so he's stuck. So he stays put. So Tippy, it is your turn. Oh, Tippy.
Sorry, I was dropping things. What did I miss?
It's your turn.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I was paying attention to everything. I still wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, I still have him. Can I Eldritch Blast without hitting X? That's my
Eldritch
player.
Blast is a targeted thing. It's not a splash thing. I just do fun stuff for flavor text.
Now, before you cast Eldritch Blast, make sure you swap from your wizard spellcasting to your warlock by clicking the little toggle tick button in your spell sheet. There you go.
Wait, you're gonna Eldritch Blast someone I'm actively trying to take hostage?
You communicate that? That's what your plan was?
Well,
You're sitting on top of him.
I thought it was an easier target.
Dax did run and tackle the dude down and is currently holding him down.
and to be fair, Kyria did yell and everyone would have heard it. She said, try to keep him alive. We need answers.
Oh, if someone actually said
Yes, Kyria did.
no,
Yes.
I'm not gonna murder him.
Okay.
Okay.
She like holds her hands to his head. I will blow your skull open. Like,
Do it.
I guess as long as someone
This is how
communicated it.
this is how Dax dies at the hands of friends.
just explodes in eldritch fury. All right, what is Tippy actually doing?
Now I gotta re-gauge what I was doing. Hold on.
This is why it's important to pay attention, ladies and gentlemen.
To be fair, I had the plan. I just missed the part where
Where Kyria yelled, "Don't kill them all."
yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I missed the part with "that's my problem."
The just drive to create more Seans is taking over.
Tippy's like, no, I need more minions. What do you mean? He'll still be a prisoner.
Okay, I
Oh,
have
don't
a thing
worry.
that can
Don't
help.
worry. He won't be alive for long when Dax has finally
Yeah.
had time with him.
All right, so what is Tippy doing?
We are going to. How long's a minute?
60 seconds. Right, give or
That's
take.
just, like
10
a full
rounds.
turn.
It's a minute is 10 rounds because it's 6 seconds
Oh.
a round.
Bet you are going to be very misfortunate, bud.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, word of mis. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that. What is word of misfortune?
So I hiss a word of void speech. I choose a creature with I see within range.
Okay.
The
which he
next
is.
time the creature makes a saving throw during the spell's duration, it must roll a d4 and subtract the result from the total saving throw.
Oh,
Then the
okay.
spell ends.
Okay. All right. So,
Never heard of that one.
yeah, neither have I. So, does it just happen or?
Yeah, it just happens.
Okay. So there's no. Okay. All right. So he's just now basically hexed essentially.
I mean, he'll hear like void speech
Yeah.
or squirrel
he-
talk, technically.
He's the unluckiest person alive right now.
He really is. Okay. This is why I love status indicators in real life. I don't have one for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put marked on him so I can remember that he has that against him. Okay.
These three guys just walked into a store.
Three
All
guys
of a
walk
sudden,
into a
their
store.
voices in their heads. People are insulting their mothers.
Why
They
did
got
you
consumed
mark,
in pitch black darkness for 6 seconds
Why did you mark the person inside?
because that's who she targeted,
Okay.
Inside?
wasn't it?
No?
Oh. Well,
The guy outside is just having the worst time.
yeah, they're all having a bad day. Okay. All right. My apologies. I had the wrong guy targeted. Okay. Is that your turn, Tippy?
Yeah, the wrong guy. The wrong guy.
Yeah.
Considering I don't want to kill the person, I don't know how badly he's hurt. I'm not going to zap him again, so...
I mean, he's taken a few hits, but I mean, not anything. He's looking okay. He's injured, obviously, but
Oh, then I could totally bonus action him, right? Give myself
like,
full health.
I'm still not feeling great. Give me some of your HP. Technically, yeah, you can do that. It is a bonus action. It is a cantrip.
Where did my sheet go? Oh, it's right there.
I'm
double-click your
looking
token.
at that guy's token and all of the stats.
Or just press
Yeah.
for character sheet.
Okay, he's gonna. All right, so he's making a con saving throw at disadvantage. No, wait. No, not disadvantage. It's minus a d4. You said right?
Mm-hmm.
Minus 1d4. Okay. Wait. Does he make a saving throw at disadvantage if he's grappled and prone?
Let's have a look.
It's a con saving throw.
Dex. No, if it's a con, then no.
Okay, all right. So then, okay.
I think only if it's a dex that
Okay.
would make
That's-
sense.
That's
I don't
what
know
I
if it
thought.
was
It was
written.
strength or dex would be my thought, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be an 11 minus 3 plus his modifier, so that's 10. That does not succeed. So go ahead and roll the damage on that.
Heal me, bitch.
Oh my.
All right, so that's going to be another 4 points of damage and another 4 points of healing for you.
Hey, I'm full health again.
You're at
I'm
full
good.
health again. This dude,
Dude is just
swiped
getting
you.
like,
This dude hit you with a sword. You're like, nope, your health's mine now. I'm just going to suck it out of your foot.
dude, just
his-
pinned to the ground while the squirrel just sucks the life out of him.
I
Holy-
just realized something.
What?
Is this one of the first combats in a while that nobody is going to end up with wounds at the end of it?
You don't know yet. It's possible.
I-
Jinx it.
You could take that mark off of him. The spell ends as soon as he does the saving throw.
Oh, okay. So it's a one-time use. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it just
Alright.
lasts for a minute.
Yep. It lasts up to a minute until that happens.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right.
You can also stop concentrating on it, then, Tippy.
Yeah, you can remove
Yeah.
concentration. All right.
I was
so
ending
now
my
it's going
turn,
to be
so
this
you can-
guy's turn. He is not happy And he this dude is honestly, actually, this dude. Okay, so this dude is looking around the room, sees a few of you, and you all in the room recognize. He recognizes you guys. He. There's a glint of recognition on his face. He is going to target Talina through the bars, and he's going to make a. Oh wait. Hold on. I need DM clarification here for the fellow DMs in the game. This guy has a longbow, not a short bow. This is close range. Can he even use a longbow at this distance?
Extreme disadvantage. I would.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think he can just with disadvantage.
Yeah. No, you're not in melee range, so you can use it. You
Okay,
can
okay.
Just use it.
Okay, I wasn't sure what I knew that the range on it was weird. So okay, so in that case, he's gonna go ahead and make
a minimum distance, but
It's 5 feet.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
disadvantage at 5 feet.
yeah. Okay,
okay.
so oh, this is silly.
It's considered melee when the other person can hit you with a melee attack. So if you're 10 feet from a reached enemy and you're trying to bow them, you still take disadvantage.
Oh hi, I have a whip.
Here we go. Okay, so he's gonna make a longbow shot at you, and it's just going to be a normal roll. That's going to hit.
Ow.
So that is going to
That's
do.
fine.
Ow.
That's going to do max
Fine.
12 points of damage to you. He then turns, knocks another arrow, and he's going to target Grigor with the other one.
You jinxed it.
It's fine. It wouldn't have been exciting without damage. Plus, I have a plan once it's my turn again.
That's a natural
Ow.
20.
Life choices. That's fine.
All right.
Apparently, they're good at hitting, but not good at
Everything else, yeah.
Everything else.
So that's going to be 14 points of damage. So 9 plus another 4.
Hold on.
5. Oops. Wait. Why did that do that?
Uncanny dodge. What does that do? In
There
this
we go.
case?
Oh, wait. Are you using Uncanny Dodge? Is that what you... Oh, that's why it moved. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So Uncanny Dodge, does that have the damage or does that negate the damage? I forget.
I think it's half.
Let me look here real quick. Uncanny Dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack roll, you can take a reaction to have the... Okay, so instead of taking... what did I say? 14, you take 7. So I'll give you 7 points back. Okay, so you have the damage with your reaction. Well, look at the man knowing his sheet with his reactions. Love this. Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right, took half
would
damage
that
from
move
that.
out?
What?
Would that move from? I don't
Yeah,
think it
but,
actually
yes,
moves,
because
so-
Uncanny Dodge, you literally dodge out of the way. So it's built into Foundry that if you use it, you move 5 feet in a direction away from the attacker.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So, yes.
Since you moved me 5 feet into the air.
No, it doesn't just shoot you 5 feet into the sky.
Well,
got
he
that.
has
That's
plus 5 feet
fine.
elevation at the moment, so clearly it
Oh.
does.
I was gonna say if he
There we
has
Okay, there we go.
a fly speed, it might work, but
Yeah,
I
no.
doubt it.
Okay, he is now going to use... okay, he's now going to bonus action, and he's going to use his escape ability, and he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25...
I'm assuming his capabilities
That's
similar to
going
disengage.
Yes, it's very similar to like what goblins have with nimble escape. It's very similar to that.
Gotcha.
Even if they go outside of melee range, passing through people.
It's the disengage. So he bonus action disengage with his escape, and then he uses his movement speed to just run. So he uses his full movement speed to get outside, but he can't take attacks of opportunity with disengage active, which is why he's able to. But unfortunately, he's now up with Kyria. So that's going to be his action. It is now Delphine. She... let's see. She's going to step over here next to... Wait, hello?
Hello.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to move stuff here. There we go. She sidesteps so she has a clear shot, and she is going to try to shoot this guy as he's running out. Or she's going to try anyways. Let's see if this will let... Actually, it may not let me do it. Hang on. Here we go. I'm going to put her there. Actually, you know what? No, she's actually going to run out there. She's going to run out there, and she's going to shoot him as he runs away. That's going to be 10 plus 4. It's going to be 14. That's going to miss, unfortunately.
I do wonder how much she cares about keeping them alive. I mean, she literally does not know who they
Nope,
are.
she doesn't know.
She's
protecting her
attacking
store.
them because we're attacking them. She's just
She's
along
trying
for
to
the
get 'em
ride
out.
without knowing
He's
why.
our alibi.
I mean, she also heard Kiria, so
Well, since the archer's right next to Dax now, who is now on top of the other guy, she's just gonna turn. Where do you think you're going?
Wait a minute. Wait, what just happened?
What just happened? I didn't do it.
Huh?
Where'd the guys go in the room? Where'd Grigor's gone and the guy in the middle's gone?
I still see him.
Everybody's still there.
Uh-oh. I don't.
They're still there.
Stream sees them.
Okay, they're back. That was weird. They were gone for me. Legitimately, they were just gone. That was weird. Okay, we're good. All right, so that's going to be Delphine's movement and her action. All right, so now all the commoners are going to take their turn. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, and gone. This one turns, sees this, screams, and runs. Here's
Screaming at the squirrels.
sees this
siphoning
going on
or
and bolts.
Fire fight.
This one runs inside of a building and you hear a door slam. And yeah, say that they basically all have essentially cleared the street. All right. Top of the order. Hellrhea, you are up with Talina up next.
So Rhea wants to move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you move the token so it doesn't do weird stuff.
Yeah, it's getting annoying. I didn't build this the way I wanted to. All right. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. What?
The invisible door.
It's open.
Maybe you have to go one tile to the right and then straight up.
One up, one right.
No, it wasn't. There it is. That was the problem. Okay.
Okay. Maybe it's
Oh,
counting Delphine not as an ally.
It's counting her neutral because she is neutral. She's not friend or foe.
Okay. Oh, lovely. I technically can see all of them. Cool. How many can I target since it's a 3rd level spell now?
I don't know how many. What are you targeting?
You target 1 additional humanoid for each spell slot above level 2. I can only hold 2. I see this one is dealt with. I'm using hold person.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And clarification, I also have the meta magic adept extended spell.
Okay.
Hold person only lasts for a minute without any other changes. However, if they're held and we say want to tie them up, I'm assuming tying them up effectively is going to take longer than a minute.
A good chance of that.
So every time I use the extended spell bit, it doubles the duration.
Okay.
Now, if I was to extend 3 uses of that, since I have 6 spell sorcery points technically, would that be 1 to
Wait,
2,
hold
and
on,
then 2
hold-
times 2?
Hold on. You're getting a little like. So
I'm trying to see if 1 times 2 for the first use of that, and
Okay,
then
so-
the second
oh,
use
okay,
of
I
that
see.
is
So you have-
the
you
2
have-
minutes times
Okay.
2 to make 4 minutes.
You can't stack extended spell meta
you
magic.
can only
Okay.
use one meta magic option on a spell at a
Yeah.
time.
Okay, I was clarifying.
yeah, you learn to use. You learn 2 meta magic options of your choice from the sorcerer class. You can use only 1 meta magic option right here. You can only use 1 meta magic option on a spell when you cast it, unless the option says otherwise. Whenever you reach a level that grants the ability score improvement feature, you can replace one of those meta magic options with another one from the sorcerer class. You gain 2 sorcery points to spend on meta magic these points are added to any source. Yeah. So basically, you can do it.
Can't do that. If you were to cast like a subtle spell, then you can cast something else with it. But you can't infinitely stack.
You can't
longer
extend
stuff.
spell plus an extend spell. You can subtle spell and then
As a sorcerer main, you can't, unfortunately.
Yeah. So basically, you can use
do
one of
subtle and then extend, or you can't use more than one.
No, you can't stack them at all.
Okay.
No, some of them you can stack. I think subtle you should be able to use in together with other ones. But what I don't know is whether you can only do that as a full sorcerer, and whether the feat allows you to do that, because some of them you can stack.
Well, the feat flat out gives you the charges, and it does say you can only use only use one unless the effect says otherwise.
Yeah, so I think the meta magic specifically will say if you can use it with others.
Yes, and neither of them say that they can stack. So for the purposes of this moving forward, for clarity, you cannot stack either of these effects that you currently have.
Okay.
So.
In either case, I am going to be using one of those sorcery point things.
Okay.
Then.
Yep. The adept charges.
And using the extended spell, so long as it actually freaking hits, I guess.
Okay. And you are making sure. Do you have everybody targeted?
Should be those two. The one in the store, the one running away.
Okay. So go ahead and cast the spell, and then we'll do the saving throw here. Okay. So we're gonna do this guy. Is making his throw. That's going to be... I don't think that's going to succeed. So he fails. And then the other guy...
So,
they
basically,
both fail. Okay.
As Rhea is walking out the door... Not so fast, friends. Snaps her fingers, and then...
and they freeze entirely.
And I will acknowledge the point being used. I don't know where exactly.
Yes.
I should.
So what you're gonna do
a...
is... Oh wait, it doesn't give you the ability.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah,
This
is the first time I'm using one of these meta magic feats.
You're good.
So
hold on.
Meta magic.
There you go. Okay, so I just put the meta magic thing into your favorites. You can see you have 6 of 6. Just change it from 6 to 5.
Wait, the mathematic feat gives you 6?
It gives you 6 charges.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, and it doesn't look like it's connecting to the other two, but I'll just follow the meta magic.
Yeah, that's why I put that there.
Track it.
Yeah, because the other ones, because of the way the feats work in Foundry, it's giving them each their own 6 charges, which is not correct.
Mm-hmm.
You have a total of 6, not 6 per.
So those two are now going to be stuck there.
Yep.
Unless they manage to wiggle themselves out. For a bit.
Yep. Okay.
With that as well, one final statement to the group of allies. Shall we tie them down?
All right. So that's your action and your movement. You still have a bonus action if you care to use it.
I don't think I have anything for bonus actions.
Okay. Sounds good. In that case, Talina, you are up with Pipwick up next.
Do I have anything to tie people down? Don't mind me just checking my bags real quick.
I was also gonna say, we are in a pawn shop. She might have some rope.
Yeah, but that would require looking around.
I just hear lazy excuses.
You know what? This guy's only down because he's grappled, right? He's not being restrained in other ways.
This dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daxori's on top of him.
Like, the only way he's getting off is if he throws me off.
Yeah, why not? Wait, hold up. How far is he from me? Barely in range. Perfect. I'm gonna point at him and say, submit to our questioning peacefully.
Okay, and that was suggestion. Okay, and
That
he
is
is going.
suggestion.
It's a wisdom saving throw. It's not going to be a disadvantage or anything like that. It's just going to be a straight roll. me a natural 20. He's going to succeed on that, which means it is unsuccessful.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to force him to roll again.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can use inspiration to have anybody reroll.
I'm okay with that, actually. I didn't realize that you could do that, but yeah, okay. Go ahead and burn that on your sheet there.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be he fails this. Okay, just under it. Okay, so that is successful. All these freaking statuses. Okay, so he is under the power of suggestion. So okay, so you have suggested to him to answer questions peacefully. Did I understand that correctly?
Subject to our questioning peacefully.
Subject.
Yes.
Ooh, subject to our questioning peacefully. Okay. How long does suggestion last? Like, how is it until
Up to 8 hours.
Oh my god. Okay. Well. Okay.
Spoiler
Unless
alert.
somebody damages him. So don't. Thank you.
Spoiler alert. He's not going to be alive for the next 8 hours.
Oh boy. Okay. So he.
Yes, he is. He's going to be a Sean.
You have a brief
All
window
three
there
of
in
these
the
are
middle.
probably going to be a Sean.
He'll have a brief window in the middle where he's nothing, and then he'll be Sean. Okay, so
Sean 2.0.
Sean 2.0. Okay, so Dax, underneath you, as Talina says this, you feel his body kind of relax. He doesn't go limp. He doesn't just give up entirely. His body relaxes, and he doesn't seem to be as like squirming or struggling as much. Someone went to the tailor. We need more tuxedos. Riggsy, if you don't have it, you can have your inspo back. That was,
I have it still.
that was so good. Quick, someone, we need more tuxedos. Okay.
At this point, we should just buy the entire shop.
Yeah, you just show up and the seamstress there is like, oh no, you have more friends. Yes, okay, wonderful. All right, this is hilarious. Okay, Talina, are you doing anything else on your turn?
Yes, as my bonus action, I would like to throw my dancing rapier not at that guy. I want to throw it here.
Here? Okay.
Hello? Here. And just have it be horizontal underneath his chin, but not attack, just hovering it there.
Yeah, is it not letting you, or I can't remember, do I have to do that? Oh, yeah, I do it. Yep, I do
Yeah,
it.
you have
Yep.
to put the thing down.
There you go. Okay.
Oh no, if I press C, it opens the rapier for some reason.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, so that's all right. That's your turn there. Go ahead and end it, and then it'll be Pipwick's turn.
I'm gonna try to get to the other side of the bars, dear DM. Thank you.
There, all is well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, except for I also wanted to be out there.
You could be out there.
All right. Listen, when I built this map, I didn't think it was gonna be this big of an issue. All right.
So what's up with this guy right in front of me again?
All right, so this guy and this guy out here were subjected to Hellraya's spell. She walked out and said, "Not so fast, my friend," snapped her fingers, and they are now shimmering in a orangish and reddish and pinkish sort of magic that goes from, like, shimmers from head to toe like a pulse, and they are completely locked like statues. They cannot move at all. They're being held by
Can it
Hell
just
Person.
be the color of her magic, which is that very shiny, prismatic type deal?
Sure.
Cool.
Yep.
Just for flavor
Yeah.
text.
Yep.
Cool. On the guy that's right in front of me, and I'm just gonna make him look like he peed himself.
Hey.
Okay. Wait. Does prestidigitation? Does it? Hold on.
Soil.
No, I know. I wanted to check something.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to check to see if there's another component to it.
Verbal, somatic, duration 1 hour.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So you make it look like you peed, and suddenly it smells like urine. That's what I was checking for.
Insult to injury.
Yeah. It now his pants are now covered in a wetness, and it definitely smells like urine.
Yeah, and I just start laughing at him. I'm just like right in front of him, and I just start laughing at him.
Wow.
That-
What are we? Are we
That's
bullies?
gross.
Yeah. This
That's
escalated.
Gross.
Okay. All right. It's now this guy's turn.
Are we just bullies?
Okay. If I'm not wrong, hold person doesn't have a challenge to it. He can't break free of it, correct?
Let me double check.
He's incapacitated, so he can't take actions or reactions.
No, I
Hold
meant like, but he
person
can't try. He
At
doesn't get
the
another saving
end
throw.
of- At the end
No,
of
because that would
each
be an
or-
action.
Wait, go ahead, Melon.
The target must succeed at the wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
They obviously failed.
Yep.
At the end of each of its turns, the
Mhm.
target repeats the save,
Okay.
ending the spell on success.
Okay, and the saving throw was, let me double check it here.
DC 15.
DC 15, wisdom saving. Okay. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Oh, that ain't gonna do it. All right, so he's still
I'm
stuck.
so happy it was at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Because if it was at the beginning and he just breaks free and swings at me for that.
Just boot stomps you. Stupid goblin. All right. All right, it's Sean's turn. What's Sean doing?
Oh, it even has a little whole person end of turn thingy that pops up.
Is that what? I'm sorry?
The in-game chat just
well,
popped
that's
up a whole
yeah,
person
that's
end
handy.
of turn.
Cool. Okay.
Today we learned.
Cool. All right. Gotta love when Foundry has automations that work.
I love that the hold person currently should last 20 rounds if it is not interrupted.
Yeah, because you extended it. Fox, I just saw your message there. Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Do you need to dip, or do you wanna stick it out?
I'll dip after I do
Okay.
Sean's move.
Okay.
I think the air is getting to me.
I'm sorry.
That's valid.
Do I know that the whole person spell was up?
Yeah, you watched the guy right here run out of the store and look like he's gonna try to run away, and then you watch this prismatic effect just shimmer across him from head to toe, and he freezes mid-run. It's very apparent he's frozen in place.
Can I command Sean to hold an action? Is that a thing?
Sure, yeah, you could do that.
Just gonna tell him that if the one closest to them, like in the middle
Mhm.
of them, breaks free of the hold person
Mhm.
to attack.
Okay, so Sean's holding a slam attack in case he breaks free. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, Daxori, you are up.
Right. Feeling said individual sort of start to relax, Dax pulls a dagger out and kind of just starts flipping it in the air with one of her hands
Mm-hmm.
and looks down at the individual. Got some questions for you.
He rolls over,
You're
looks
gonna-
at you, and you just kind of and he has a very like just neutral face because the exact words were submit to our questions peacefully. Very neutral. He doesn't look scared, doesn't look upset, doesn't look mad, just like, okay, what do you want to know?
Who hired you to hunt me down?
Let me double check one thing before we get any too crazy here, because I want to double check if how you suggest a course of action and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. To make the course of action sound reasonable, asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, release it, or do something that obviously harm back to the spell. Must make a wisdom saving throw. I'll say it. The course of action. Wow. Okay. So the spell doesn't require it just requires him to complete it. So he's subjecting to questioning. Okay. All right. All right, Fox. Sounds good. Go get some rest. Hope you feel better. All right. And with that, let me actually do this real quick. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry, Dax. Ask the question again. Sorry.
Who hired you to hunt me down? I want names.
He blinks a couple times. You can see him think for a moment. I'm not sure. It was a contract. Contract came from somewhere out east. You'd have to ask the boss.
And who's the boss?
By the way, I'm going to say this is your whole turn to do this. This is burning your action, bonus action, etc.
That one question.
Well, because you're going back and forth on a turn, like you can, because a turn is 6 seconds, right? So you can ask a question, and he can like have one quick response. That's it. But if you're going to go back and forth, it's going to like burn your turn essentially.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. So if you're good with that, you can ask him the second question.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Jax has nothing else she wants to do.
Okay. What was your response to that? I'm sorry.
Who's your boss?
Ravik.
And she just kind of mumbles to herself, well, we're not really going to be asking him any questions.
Just for a reminder, because I think I know what you're going on about. Ravik's not the one we killed.
Oh, never mind.
No.
I forgot who that. I thought that was his name, but I completely forgot.
Nope. You guys have seen
You
the
killed
name.
Lem.
You guys, yeah, you killed Lem, but you have seen Ravik's name before.
Oh yeah. How do you spell Ravik's name?
Was that there?
Ravik.
Was that there for for when we learned the name?
Everybody
that
was technically
beforehand?
everybody was technically there. I just don't know who all read the note in character.
The only one that's read the note in character is Talina, I believe.
Is Selena the only one that's read the note? Because it was found on Lem, so I know that I believe Daxu read it because you found it on
Dax-
him.
Who Lem is?
Yeah, Dax looted it off. Then
Okay.
she handed it to. She eventually handed it to Talina.
Okay. That was from last time we fought, right?
Yes, it was for the street fight.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember if I gave it to Hellraiser or not.
I thought it was on the rooftop that you handed it to Rhea.
Oh,
or
yeah, that's right,
mentioned
that's right.
something.
Yes. So both Talina and Hellraiser are the only ones that know about the name.
Okay. So in that case, you would recognize the name Ravik. Okay, so I would say that's basically your turn to go back and forth with those two questions.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it'll be Scorch's turn.
Scorch has got some questions for this guy.
Bark, 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 bark.
Scorch is just sitting there now that he can kind of sense that the situation has died down. He's kind of just sitting there.
Okay. We're gonna do something real quick here. Actually, no. Never mind. I'm gonna wait until Tippy's turn. Kyria, you are up with Grigor on deck.
So the guy in front of me is just frozen, right? Like standing in place. He
Yep.
gets time to run away.
Yep, and you can see a shimmering magical effect over the top of him, so you know that it's that a hold person or some sort of holding spell is in place.
Okay. So on the one hand, I want to point out Kyria continues to kind of half pay attention to the conversation that's happening to her right, technically right now.
Okay.
So that's just questioning. But I think what she's gonna... That doesn't really work. Okay, so I'm gonna... Don't remember. Can a prepared action be like 2 conditions?
What do you mean? 2 conditions.
If I prepared an action to attack the guy in front of me, but only if he either, like, let's say he breaks out of hold person, I would want to attack him only if he attempts to run away or attack any of us. Like, those 2 conditions like really work.
You can basically have 1 triggering condition, not 2. Now that I understand your question.
Can that triggering condition be if he does anything other than just stand there? I feel like that's too vague. Like,
so
what
if
if
he
what
so
if
much
he
as-
what if he lays down his weapons?
Okay, so I was gonna say, so is his triggering condition if basically the spell drops and he does anything? Is that essentially what you're saying?
Like I
Twitch and you die sort of deal?
kind of, but then what if he breaks the spell but then lays down his weapons? You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm kind of
So basically, if the spell drops and he does anything hostile,
well,
like anything other than dropping his weapons, which that's fine. That's a very clear distinction.
kind of, because like I feel like I would want to stop him from running as well, but
Okay.
yeah, I feel like anything hostile that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna hold the action to do that. I'm gonna hold inflict wounds at a should it come to that, because he's injured at a non-lethal, which I can do because it's a melee attack. And then because I'm holding my action for that, so I can't use action to intimidate him or persuade him, but I will still say out loud, surrender. You can't win this, and running is not wise.
Okay. So you say that out loud to
that'll
the
be-
guy who's being held.
Yes, in front of me.
Okay. And sorry, I'm multitasking like for 3 of you guys right now, so give me 1 second here. All right, I just responded to that whisper. Okay, so you're giving that guy a verbal order to basically try to stop what he's doing.
Yeah, surrender, basically. Yeah.
Okay, I need you to make me a persuasion check on that one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Fox. That sucks. The person that DM'd me, I am working on it. Give me 1 second. I'm just multitasking a lot, so I'm having to dance between a bunch of stuff. Okay. 10. All right. We will find out what happens with that.
Yeah. But then again, I'm also holding inflict wounds in case he attempts to do anything other than that,
Yes.
basically.
Yep. Okay. So that takes. Okay.
That is my turn.
That is your turn. Okay, Grigor, you are up with the baddie up next.
No, I should probably also clarify. I'm holding inflict wounds at first level.
And yes, you can do that. I will also need the same check from you. Oops. Hold on. Okay, so there's that. And then, yeah, Grigor, it's your turn.
Grigor will go out and start tying up the archer.
Oh, so you... Oh, okay, sorry. So you go out here and tie up the archer? Okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
And I was gonna say, if anyone's curious, it does not activate some sort of like reaction for the person being held. They literally can't help it.
Okay. Yeah, with the 24...
Yeah, they just roll on their turn to try and break free.
Or if they take any damage.
It actually doesn't clarify if they take.
It doesn't
damage.
say that they take damage. No, it's literally just on their turn.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong spell. I'm sorry. Yes, hold person. You can wail on all
Which is
you
why
want.
hold
Yep.
person is actually insanely broken.
Yep, it actually is very broken. Okay. With a 24, you are successfully able to tie him up quite well, and by all accounts, he seems to be very tightly tied up. Yeah. Okay. So that happens on your turn. So yeah, he's now tied up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do restrained if I can find it.
Would it be wrong to ask, are they considered helpless in the form of adding sort of an advantage to anything?
I mean, I think hold person gives you advantage on the attack to begin with.
Yeah, it does because of paralyzed.
I think so.
Paralyzed conditioning.
Yeah.
Now that you have restraint, it also gives it because of that.
Yeah. So yeah, that guy, this guy here is, you'd have advantage on him. This guy here, I would say, I mean, I would say yes because he's being held. So.
Yeah, he's still paralyzed.
Yeah.
He has the paralyzed effect.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. It's now the grappled guy's turn. Well, you got off of him. He's not grappled anymore. Because you stood up and were twirling a knife around, so he's no longer grappled. He is still prone. He's laying on his back. With his turn, I will say that Well, he answered a few of those questions. I'm trying to decide how much of a jerk I want to be. Because the request of subject to our questioning peacefully is not definitive to how many questions one has to ask. Technically, he did. Technically, he has completed his task. He has answered questions.
If I may interject as a sort of argument to that, collectively, only Dax has answered questions, so or
Correct,
has
but
asked questions so far.
Our doesn't
True.
immediately imply a certain number of people to ask a question, nor does it indicate how many questions one has to be asked before it is considered complete. This is where D&D gets silly.
Phonetics is fun.
Yeah. We're gonna do this. Who cast the suggestion? It was Talina, right?
Talina.
I want you to roll me a d20.
Just a black.
Yep, 1 through 10 he is.
Oh. You called that a little late, but it's fine.
I
I'll
did.
roll it.
That's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. I was gonna say 1 through 10 is he continues to answer questions. He basically quote unquote fails, and 11 through 20 is he has completed his challenge, his suggestion, and was gonna return normal. But you rolled a 6, so he is still subjecting to questioning. I will allow anyone who's immediately around him to ask him another question on his turn, just due to the nature of how this is playing out in mid-combat.
I'm sorry, I just got back. What questions were asked while I was gone?
None.
We were just figuring out if he's still under suggestion.
Oh, gotcha.
Because apparently 2 questions is considered questioning.
Oh, gotcha. Where are y'all stationed out of? Or where are y'all camped at?
We've set up shop at the riverside, in an old abandoned warehouse.
Okay.
Call back to
Yep, so-
OG session.
So now that is going to be considered his turn. So it is going to be Tippy's turn. And Fox indicated that Tippy will be holding a Eldritch Blast for the held person outside. So the one who is now tied up. So she's also holding an attack towards that individual, provided something happens. And then, yeah, so that's going to be Tippy's turn. It is now his turn. He doesn't do anything, so obviously at the end of his turn, it's automatically going to do that. So we're going to make a wisdom saving throw, see if he breaks free of the hold person. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
so he breaks free
but
of
he
hold.
is tied up.
Okay, so he breaks free of hold person. So that goes away. And he loses the paralyzed effect. However, he is still restrained. He's not prone. I don't know why prone was on there. He's still restrained, which is a thing. So he breaks free, like, and he starts struggling against it. But obviously, he can't immediately get out because he can only make 1 saving throw per turn. So he's free of hold person, but he is still restrained. So that's going to be his turn. And all the civvies have obviously all scattered at this point. So now we're back to Hellrhea. However, I need to take a quick break. I need to fill up my water, and I need to do 2 things before we pick this up. So give me like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Water break. I will also be right back. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I do sometimes really enjoy the spell choices I have made.
Welcome back. And yeah, I think we have a reasonable selection of spells among the entire party.
Well, considering Eldritch Blast is my primary assault spell, all my other stuff is mostly utility.
I mean, you're a warlock. That's how warlock do.
Exactly.
As
You
soon as I
Eldritch
realized,
Blast and then you do utility.
as soon as I realized we were fighting, the amount of times I had to tell my brain, "Don't put a 30-foot dragon in the middle of that street again," it was, it was crazy. It was, "Don't cast shatter inside of this woman's shop, and don't put a dragon in the middle of the street."
The amount of times you try to cast dragon illusions, people are going to actually think dragons are returning.
Yeah,
And what is so bad about that?
yeah.
And you know
As
what
long as they know
happens?
we're the ones that control the dragons.
I'm following the whole Daenerys Targaryen political campaign strategy.
And you know what happens after enough people believes that dragons have returned? An actual dragon's going to return.
And we're gonna
I'm just gonna convince everybody that dragons exist, that I control the dragons, and then I'm just gonna go, "I'm king," and that's Game of Thrones in a nutshell.
I just got an email that somebody favorited one of my old GitHub repos that I've not touched in 3 years. And I'm looking at the other things they've starred, and they're all like Claude and AI, and I'm like, oh great, good thing I don't care about that
Dude,
project at all anymore. In fact, I archived it on July 4th, 2024.
One of my favorite things is watching what people do when they fork my repos. I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, that's not how you do that. But okay.
They didn't fork it, they started. But
Yeah, no. I have a bunch of people that fork my stuff though, and so I'll just like look at it and be like, yeah, that's not gonna work. Like, nope.
All right. Sorry about that. It was like between water needing to respond to like 2 different DMs after responding to a whisper. Like I was like, I need a minute.
You're fine.
Alrighty then.
Just the joyous time of being a game master.
I don't want to talk about it. All right.
All right, ladies and germs.
Hellraya, you are up first.
What? Ladies and gems?
Germs.
Or ladies and
germs.
germs? I'm not a germ, I'm a man.
I'm aware. It's a turn of phrase.
Germs are dirty.
Germs are dirty. All right. Rhea, you're up first. Talina, you're up next. Pipwick, you're after that.
Rhea's just gonna sidestep herself into the doorway to see what's going on outside, but also basically ask Talina and Pipwick, would one of you kindly tie that one up, please? Holding the spell is going to be very tricky if I do it.
Okay, is that all you're doing on your turn?
She'll go over here and then basically staring directly at the guy inside, which I'm assuming he can still like turn his eyes and see her moving around.
He has his back to you because he was facing this way.
So what Rhea will then do is turn herself around towards the guy and basically hold up her ring facing right towards him. The typical glow of when her Eldritch Blast is charging up, and she's holding that. And if he moves, just let him know I have a spell ready to decapitate him.
Okay.
That's an intimidation, by the way.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me intimidation on that one.
Wait, who are you looking at?
This guy.
I am intimidating our
the
held
indoor
captive.
guy.
Yeah, the one who's not tied up.
Decapitation.
Okay, sounds good. All right, is that your turn?
The threat of decapitation suggests
Yes.
intimidation.
Okie dokie.
Go ahead and end your turn. Talina, you are up.
The only things I've eaten the last 2 days are chicken wings. I need to diverse again.
There's little things wrong with that, if I'm honest with you.
Yes,
you still
but
get protein, you still
can't
get some
go
flavor, yeah.
outside really to like buy stuff because of the smoke.
Fair.
I'm trying to think what Selena would do at this moment.
Yeah.
And
That's okay.
at a quick glance, would she notice anything on him that she can use to bind him? Like either like a cloth belt that she could undo.
Yeah, I mean, he has
rope in her.
He's got a leather belt on, like a decent belt. He's got like a bandolier strap across his chest that holds part of his that holds a couple daggers and his scabbard for his sword, which is in his hand. He's got a small like shoulder cape on that you could rip and use that, I guess. He's got a couple different things. There's also, as you look around, I'm not even gonna roll for it, you see that there is a spool of rope on your right on a shelf. Right about
Neato.
there.
I'm gonna grab that and start
Okay.
wrapping
Sleight of hand.
his wrists around his knees. Like I'm trying to get those together.
His wrist around his knee. He's standing
Yeah, so
Wait,
not
so
only
it's like ass is in the air?
no, but like if you have your hands down, well, they don't quite hit your knees, I guess.
Not
So, like,
even close. He's not a gorilla, like knuckle dragon.
to his legs then, like, slightly higher up, but like I'm trying to bind both his legs and his arms.
Okay, like so that he's
You're
just
trying
like
to hog tie him.
It's
Got
a
it.
kink, and you should ask him first.
Yeah. I was gonna... So okay, wait. So he's standing upright. So you just basically tying his arms to the side of his body, like just straight to the side of him, right?
Yeah, his arms together in front of his legs. and
Okay.
then
Okay. I
that
got you.
tied to his legs.
Okay. So no,
Uh,
ass is
DM
not in
can-
the air. No kinks are happening. It's just he's getting. Well, maybe I don't know. He's getting tied up.
DM, can we get an arousal check from the bandit captain, please?
Yeah, hang on 1 second. Let me check. No, I'm kidding. No, this is not that kind of TTRPG. All right, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand on the tying up here.
That is a whole different rule book that you.
Yeah,
can
it's a
apply
whole
to your
different
own
rule set
campaign
that
at
we're
a different
not
time.
subscribed to. Okay, with a
I
4.
used to have that book.
Okay. With a 14, he seems to be tied up. It's obviously not as masterful as Grigor's job outside, but it appears that it will probably hold, but you really won't know till he starts to struggle against it, which he's currently not doing. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna just as for my bonus action, I can technically move the dancing rapier. I'm just gonna have it do a circle around his neck without touching him, just like letting him know that hey, I can still cut with this.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm just it's
so.
gonna rest underneath his chin again.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be into your turn. Pipwick, you are up with the baddie up next.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna start taking shit off of him.
You're looting the guy.
Like, what's this guy got on him?
He has.
What's
oh my
the next-
gosh.
He is
next
face down,
evolution?
ass up in the air, and I'm just gonna start
No,
taking
he's-
his stuff.
He's standing straight up. But he is all right. Well, you find a pretty decently used scimitar. It's not in the best condition. It's not rusty, but it's not great. You find a couple daggers, and you find a whopping 80 pieces of silver.
Take it. I'm taking the daggers. I'm throwing the scimitar on the floor.
Okay, let me put those in your inventory real quick.
I just put them in as items because if not, my weapon slots would look ridiculous.
Well, no, you can have them unequipped. You can just put them in a bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
so if you see the.
I just do it so I can manipulate the quantity of it whenever.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Never mind. You can do that right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, just add 2 more daggers to your inventory.
Cool. Yeah.
Here we go. Yep. You can also like move, like if you double click the backpack icon on your inventory, it actually opens up a backpack with stuff in it, and you can move them in there if you want.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like you
What
have.
did you say? 80
pieces of silver. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So your turn is to loot him and just take his stuff, as he can't do anything.
I'm just trolling these people.
You guys all are at this point. All right. So that's going to be your turn. Go ahead and end your turn. Then it's going to put it on. Actually, the dude you just looted.
This was essentially a
6v3. Yeah. Okay. This dude is restrained from the tied up. Yep. However,
I'll tell you right now, if this guy breaks out and hits me, we might be in big trouble.
All right. He's going to make a saving throw to see if he breaks free of the hold person.
I'm gonna be so sad if he breaks it.
Okay, he did not. He is still being held. So he's still held and he's still tied up. That's gonna be his turn.
An 11? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Okay, Sean's turn. He is still adhering to the orders he was given from Tippy, which is if this guy breaks free to hit him. He hasn't broken free, so therefore his orders still stand. Dax, it is your turn with Scorch up next.
Scorch.
Is Dax still with us?
We know here, Dax.
Oh no. Hang on. There was a BRB roughly 20 minutes ago. No back message.
Oh, there we go.
I'm sort of still here.
Good morning.
It was my turn, right?
Yep, your turn with Scorch up next.
What questions were asked?
Well, you asked who hired you originally, and then you asked who your boss is, and then on his turn, you asked, do you have a base or are you set up somewhere? So, yep.
No, there's been no other.
Does Dax look like she's open to suggestions for questions to ask? And has he been answering loudly enough that Elena would have heard the answer so far?
I'd say yes. I mean, he's not whispering, but you're also not that far away, so.
How many of you are there?
You say how many of you are there?
Yeah.
About 20 to 50 or so, somewhere in that neighborhood. Depends on the day.
She kind of raises her eyebrow. Alright. Huge ballpark, or huge range, but alright. Anyone else have any questions? She kind of looks up and asks around.
Elena would pipe up and go, "We know it's a warehouse. Can you be more specific?"
A big one.
So that means that's an input.
All right, so that I would say. Is there anything else you wanting to do on your turn? Because that would pretty much, I'd say, use most of it.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that would be Scorch. Is Scorch going to do anything?
Wolf bark.
Wolf bark.
Scorch is going to sit in front of this guy and watch him.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. And anything else?
no.
Okay.
No.
All right. Kiri, you're up with Grigor up next.
Am I able to ask questions?
Mm-hmm. Sure can.
I would like to ask, what is your business in this city?
I'm just here to follow orders and make some quick money.
Orders like what?
Shrugs.
Whatever they tell me to do. I'm just a lackey.
So very helpful.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take a step to the. Okay, so was this guy in front of me?
He's tied up.
now?
Mhm. Yeah, he's tied up.
Okay.
He's
And
kind of like trying to
this
struggle
one-
against it, but Grigor did a fantastic job tying him up, so he doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Okay, and what about this one? The one that we're actually questioning.
No, he's just laying there on his back. He was being grappled by Dax, but he was given the suggestion spell, so he's just been kind of sitting on his butt answering questions.
I look around. Do I see any more cities? And
Roll me a
it's been
perception
an
check.
extremely short period of time still, but do I happen
Mhm.
to catch a glimpse of any guards?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Also, Tyrup, can I get another D20 roll, please?
No.
Okay, yeah, he'll still keep answering questions for now.
13.
A 13 with a 13, you don't see any. The civvies all seem to have scattered. It's only been what, 6 seconds, maybe 10, 15 since they left.
Yeah, it's
so
only a couple of seconds, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna be like much. But like, if I catch a glimpse of like, I
Yeah.
think more so guards like just walking.
nope, no sign of any of
Okay.
that. Seems to be
It's pretty.
all quiet
narrow,
except for the
but,
noise you guys are making.
I think I want to do the same thing I did before. So like, hold action if they attempt to do anything but keep surrendering. But I'm gonna take a step to the side
Mm-hmm.
and apply that hold action to both of these guys. So if either one of them,
Okay.
uh,
So technically,
to-
Whoever does it first.
yeah,
oh, I see what you mean. Okay, then yes, that's fine. Okay.
yeah, like not stop
Yes.
both of them at the same time or
It's,
whatever. Yeah,
it's
just
whoever does
whichever is-
something hostile basically is getting
Yeah.
the smackdown. Okay, I gotcha. That's fine. Okay. I would say
okay.
between the questions and that's your turn. So Grigor, it's now your turn.
Grigor is going to move over to the other guy to ask some questions.
Okay, go for it. Now, if it's more than one, you're going to basically burn your turn. If it's just one question, you can kind of sub it in as a free action / bonus action, depending on how you do it.
Would you kindly tell me more about that traffic you mentioned?
He turns over and kind of looks at you.
What do you want to know about him? He's my boss. He's actually the boss.
Anything and everything.
That's quite vague.
That's gonna take a while.
He kind of scratches his head.
Well, he's tough. He's a bit of he has a bit of a mean side. Thinks he's funny sometimes. Got a lot of money and power now. He's trying to expand his operation. Not really sure where to go with this.
Appearance?
Oh, tall, green, sharp teeth.
Really piercing green eyes.
And I'll basically, I'll say that's probably going to be your turn's worth of questions going back and forth with that. Okay. Any other like movement that you want to do on your turn, or you want to stay put so you can continue asking questions later?
Stay put to keep asking questions.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Ironically, it is now his turn. So he is going to stand up and brush himself off. He's actually also no longer being flanked because Scorch moved. There we go. So he's no longer. Why does it keep saying he's prone?
The one on the left is prone.
I know why. I know why.
Is he prone because it's having touch?
Yes. Yeah. Which doesn't linger that long. It's just it's a temporary thing.
I thought he was still laying down. He didn't take a moment to stand up or anything.
No, he just did. It's his turn.
He just did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he just stood up, brushed himself off, and kind of looks between Dax and Grigor. Says, "Anything else?" And I'm trying to decide what I want to do about this because it's...
Wait, hold on. Just to clarify, he wasn't grappled anymore, right?
No,
'Cause-
Dax already stood up and was asking questions.
Okay.
Yeah, she was playing. She said she was playing with a dagger while asking him questions. So she specifically stood up and did that. So
No, Dax never stood up.
you said that you backed up and was playing with a dagger.
When did I say that?
Like the first question.
I believe she was like still on him, but took a
Yeah,
dagger.
I think she said she pulled out her dagger. She didn't like get off of him.
I
Yeah.
misunderstood
So I think
that.
he's
She
still
was holding
restrained.
him
That's
down.
yeah. I think he's still restrained.
Okay.
It's just she's like playing with a dagger in front of his face to like intimidate him.
Never mind. All right. I take that back then. Dax sitting on top of this dude is been answering questions, and still in that position. So my apologies. I misunderstood the scene.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
In that case, I don't really.
He's still being sensible about questions. Right?
Yeah, because the thing is, he's still being asked questions, and he's supposed to subject to the questioning peacefully, which is exactly what he's doing. So, very clever
Does
wording
one
on Tyro's
person
part.
get a question on his turn? Is that what?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to decide. So yeah, we'll give somebody can ask him one more question on his turn.
Who's directly above you in your ranks?
And he starts to look at Dax, and you say in the ranks. Oh, I think that would be who would that be? Probably Goff.
How is that said or spelled?
Goff, Gof.
Okay. I'm glad it's not a goth girl.
No, Goff with an F.
Making sure. Sounds similar. Maybe they're all emo. I don't know.
What's the shop called again?
The Gilded Crow. Okay.
Since
So-
that's the only question I
yeah,
can ask
sorry.
from his
Yep,
turn.
Yep, you're good. I was like waiting for questions, and I realized, wait a minute, they only get one. I said one, so okay. He is not going to try to break free because he said peacefully. So, Tippy's turn. She's going to be holding her Eldritch Blast on both of them. Whoever basically does something hostile first is going to get the boom, or maybe both because
me
she
and
can target
Tippy are
two.
gonna fuck him up.
Yeah. It's now the archer's turn. He is no longer being held by held person, but he is going to try to break free of his restraints, which is going to be his strength check. Which does not make it even close. So he's stuck. All right, Delphine. Why I changed her to friendly or to neutral? Excuse me. There we go. She's watching all this go down. Says, all right, could you at least take this mess outside so I can clean up the shop and close up for the day? Because this is bad for business. And she's saying this to everybody in the room. And she goes back through the door, closes it behind her, and steps behind the counter and keeps her crossbow, but she's kind of like in sort of a guard stance.
That was Pipcook's crossbow.
What?
Pipcook said it was his crossbow, so
Well, no, it's always been hers.
I was gonna grab it, but she grabbed it first.
Yeah.
You just wanted it. Okay.
Watching
Yeah.
a goblin use a heavy crossbow would have been hilarious at best.
I mean,
Oh, is it like one of those
Fuck.
YouTube fail videos of a way too
Yes.
slim-armed
I was gonna-
woman trying to
what did
fire
I
a desert
think?
eagle?
Like,
Yes.
there was a scene in Pirates of the Caribbean
Yes, where the-
2 where this small dude fires a blunder and
Yes.
gets fucking thrown
And gets
back.
launched back into a hole. Yes, that's exactly
Yeah.
what I was envisioning. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to stay in initiative order. All 3 enemy combatants are currently 100% restrained. They're all tied up or being grappled. So what we're going to do is to make this a little bit quicker and easier. You guys are going to be able to function as a singular team, and then the bad guys are going to take their turn to see if they break free of things. So like the guy who's still being held by held person will get a saving throw. The one who's being tied up in chains will get a saving throw, and so on. But we're just going to do it where good guys, bad guys, and we're just going to go back and forth because otherwise this will take too long.
Yeah.
So back up to the
And-
top, back up to Hellraya, right?
Well, it's now the good guy's turn. So
Technically, yes.
yeah,
However,
yeah.
Reason I ask. Of course, Delphine. Who wants to help our friend from inside out?
Can we move him without the spell breaking?
Yes.
I'm just gonna start tugging on his quote-unquote handcuffs towards the front of the door while the rapier just casually hovers next to
He
his neck,
basically just
going-
doesn't move his legs, so you're more dragging him probably.
I'm just gonna look at Sean and go, "Hey, big guy, a hand?"
Tippy kind of sees this and looks at Sean, and Sean suddenly kind of snaps to, grabs the guy, and just starts dragging him. And you hear as his feet drag across the floor because his body can't move from the position it was in.
Well, if Sean starts dragging him, then Tilly will catch his legs so that he can be moved.
So then he moves a
horizontally.
little bit faster, yeah, and gets dragged outside.
Oh, I can't walk because it's not my turn. but-
Yeah, here, hold on. Let me, I think I can,
Can one pause a combat encounter? I mean, worst case, you can just move me to, next to the 2 guys that are
yeah, I'm just gonna move you. Yep.
to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the dagger would go hover next to dude still. Yes, well done, map.
Yep, map worked. The map blocked it. Okay, so you drag him outside.
Mhm.
Did anybody else do anything?
I just turned to Delphine and pleasure as always. It was nice seeing you.
She just
I'm
kind
sure
of
I'll see you again.
glances down at you and says, "Aye, Mr. Pipwick. Just next time, don't bring your troubles into my shop, eh?"
Listen, between you and me, my plan was going flawlessly.
She stops, like, mouth open. She goes, "Actually, you got a point there. That's fair."
And then, I just walk outside with Helena.
Also, in our
Rhea-
defense, they walked in all on their own. We didn't bring them.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I have the hiccups right now. I do want to try and get my point across. Rhea will just turn to Delphine and be the last one to walk out. I'm trying, okay? I don't know why I have the hiccups.
Delphine kind of looks over at Hellraya. Are you all right there, lassie? You seem to have an issue.
Shush. No. Rhea's just going to say, I will bring over the gems for appraisal later.
Aye, that'd be fine. I'll if
Sorry
the
about the
door's
mess.
if the door's shut, just knock 3 times.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right.
And
Close
Rhea
the...
will exit, closing the door on their way out.
Okay. There you go. Melon's
I
struggling
was
over
going to
there.
ask more questions, but I'm not going to ask more questions with my hiccups.
Amazing.
I could just write what my questions would be.
Also an
Yeah,
option.
just write them.
Okay.
and
So
we'll read them
so
out loud.
Pipwick has moved outside. That's Pipwick's turn. Talina has helped Sean drag the frozen guy out. Tippy gave Sean the order. Hellrhea had a conversation and left. So that's Tippy, Hellrhea, Talina, and Pipwick have all taken a turn. Dax, Grigor, and Kyria, you guys can still do something this turn order.
I want to make sure that they're all tied at this point. And weaponless.
Okay.
Weaponless first.
Okay, so you're gonna make sure that they are disarmed?
Yes.
Okay, so you start with the one that's tied up. Obviously, he can't do anything. He's easy to disarm. He's got his longbow that you take off of him. He has a short sword that you take off of him, and he appears to be disarmed. The other individual that is underneath Dax, you go to disarm him, and he kind of looks at you, kind of gives you a quizzical look. What's you? Oh my gosh, I lost the voice for a second. What you doing?
I don't remember if I know what a suggestion does.
I mean, you've seen her use it before.
I've seen her use it before. Do I know how it works? Those are two very different things.
True.
Oh
yeah, because previously her suggestions have implied that they need to disarm themselves.
Yeah, and I don't know whether me attempting to disarm him is gonna do it. Can I roll an Arcana for that?
Yeah, you can roll an Arcana check to see if you can deduce what might happen.
I think worst case, if Gary's unsure, she might also just ask. But yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, for you you don't know.
As I have no idea how the spell works, I look between him and I know there's Talina who cast the spell, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, Talina cast the spell. Yep.
This wasn't part of what you've asked of him, was it?
Not explicitly. I did mention peacefully. When she gives the suggested guy a glare of, don't resist to this.
You know what? I'm gonna try and take that. I'm gonna try and roll with it.
You're gonna try to take the stuff still?
No,
Oh.
roll with what Talina just said out loud. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna say, well, peacefully, yes, and so far so good, but surely a good way to ensure that we stay peaceful would be to not have weapons, right?
Was that directed at him or was that directed at Talina?
Yeah, at him.
Oh. He kind of looks around like in that thought process is,
Well, maybe, but you have weapons. So in order for it to remain peaceful, I have to have a weapon so everyone's on the same field.
But I also represent the law of the city.
he glances over, looks up at Dax, who's on top of him, twiddling a knife.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
As someone who does represent the law of the city, I can make sure she complies. And
Are you gonna take?
I would give Dax like a look.
Based on what I know of
Alright.
Dax, she just shoots you back a look of like, "Don't you dare!"
It wasn't like a look of. It wasn't. Yeah, I should clarify. It wasn't like a stern look.
No.
Stand
Yeah,
the fuck down.
yeah.
It was more like play along look.
Yeah, and but she looks at you like, "I'm not," like the look of, "Yeah, I'm not giving up my weapons."
Oh, it wasn't a give up weapons thing.
No, I know, but that's
I guess
like,
if she misunderstood that.
yeah, but like, he because of the argument he was making, basically of like, well,
She
if I
has
have-
murder in her eyes.
Yeah, yeah, very much like she's
From what
ready to-
Shadow said,
Yeah.
she has murder in her
yeah,
eyes.
she's ready to do this guy in the second she sees an opening. Like she has that look in her eyes for sure.
Oh, do I recognize that particular look?
You've well, actually,
Insight.
yeah,
then
Kyria's
again-
newish to Dax, so I would say roll an insight on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot that her little murderous sprees has not happened all that much since Kyria's joined. I'll say with a 16, you can tell she's got that violent streak glimmering in her eye.
I mean, it hasn't happened much since Helrea's joined either, but Helrea just knows her better.
Yes.
Okay, so adding a note to my personal notes to keep an eye on her.
Both, if you can spare them.
What'd you say?
Both, if you can spare them. You said keep an
No.
eye on her.
Well, they glow in the dark. Surely one is just as scary as two.
Wait, Kyria's eyes glow in the dark.
Technically, all tieflings' eyes glow in the dark.
Oh, that might just be part of the suppression of the stuff going
Uh-huh.
on for Rhea then. Okay.
Yep.
It's just a fun fact. If
I
you look at
didn't know
Kyria's eyes, hers are slightly different because normal tiefling eyes are like like demonic, but like, well, actually it depends on like some are more demonic with like black instead of white is black with their eyes, right? And then iris and whatever. But hers are more like not that. Anyway, at this point, like. Clearly, a spell it doesn't really work that way, and the guy can't be reasoned out of it. So she would say, "Fair enough, my mistake." However, could you, as I look at Talina, make sure that that last one is harmless?
Are you
like
are you
the one
suggesting
to
the
your
one
left.
that we dragged out? I'm pretty sure Pipwick disarmed him.
Yeah, you look over as you say that, and you notice all his weapons are missing, and Pipwick is like... Did you say you threw the sword aside?
Yeah, I threw it on like the floor in the shop.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
you-
one that was part of the shop. Okay.
yeah. But you obviously don't see it anymore. But you see that this
it
guy
was,
has...
It was
an
my sorry gift.
You see like an empty scabbard, and he doesn't appear to have any visible weapons on him.
At this point, I personally will look around the party, but not much regard for the bad guys, and say, perhaps it's best we take this conversation to a guard outpost.
I could summon the captain again.
When do I get to eat one of them?
The one that was struggling against the ropes stops and just glances up at you.
I kind of like smile my sharp pointed teeth at him.
He kind of just slowly recoil, like his body just starts to kind of slowly lean away from you as much as it can.
I suppose that depends on how long they behave.
Okay.
Okay. This has all been going on for a while, so this is the team's turn, okay? So
Yeah.
the one that was struggling right before Pipwick said that, he's going to make one attempt to try to get out. For the record, this dude has to roll really high because of how high Grigor rolled. It's not looking good. So he's still stuck. The other guy has to make his saving throw, which I guess if I just do, where is he? He's right there. If I just do this. Yeah, he didn't make it either. Yeah, so they're still stuck. This guy here, as the questions have seemed to like go away from him at this point, I need another D20 roll.
Sus.
Okay.
Ah.
He's
Cringe.
he's still answering questions. As long as the questions keep getting asked, he's still peaceful.
What's that weird, like, hexagon thing?
I changed the
It's
image
Sean's
for
turn.
It's Sean's turn. I changed the image. I wanted to see if I could. I just tested it. It's my Neon Geek logo spinning around him.
I was just like
Self-insert.
that chick.
It was self-insert because I didn't have any other grayscale PNGs to test because it automatically applies a colored tint over it based on the turn. So green, blue, and yellow, and red. And I didn't have any others, so I was just fiddling with that. But
It bothers me that it's not a proper hexagon.
I know,
'cause every
it's really
other
annoying that
one,
it's doing
it's distorted.
yeah.
I have more questions for the guy if nobody else asks him any questions.
Rhea was gonna ask questions. I just didn't know
Do
how
it.
much longer we wanted to continue for the night.
Based on the fact that Dax had kind of asked a few questions, I'm fine to keep going for a little bit because Tippy wouldn't ask any questions anyways.
Tippy doesn't care.
So we can keep going for now, but as soon as I start to pick up, it's gonna like veer in a different direction. Then we'll call it.
Rhea's going to ask, since she has only known them to be in one other place.
Mm-hmm.
So when did you all make your trip south?
He kind of
South from where?
Vibrea.
I've never been in Vibrea. I came from the Skurris Valley. But in answer to your question, we just got off our ship about a month ago, and it was a long, long voyage.
That's a general question. What valley did he mention?
the Skurris Valley.
Do I know where that
Where
is?
is that located?
You guys would both know where that is because that's the entire region in which Santaruna and High Cairn are located.
That's what
Okay.
I
It's the
thought.
it's the desert valley that goes between here actually we'll just do this. Where am I looking? Journal. Yeah, here we go. Yep, here we go.
Oh, I
wait.
see. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So if I do
Well,
this,
that's where they're based, basically. I guess this guy needed a clarification of
Yep. So
south from
that should be
where,
on your
and-
screen.
Okay.
So Skurris Valley is far to the northwest of Darun. It is a massive
I don't see anything
desert.
on the screen. Oh, now I do.
Yeah, it's
It
the
took a while
massive
to load.
desert that is pinched between the Golgaman mountain range and the Strayhorn mountains to the north. And it is comprised of sand dunes in the west with sort of a dry, arid, temperate zone in the middle with massive plateaus and rock spires peppered throughout. So when he mentions that he took a ship, it's possible he either came through Lithune Lake or he went around through the Viridian Ocean along the Emerald Coast.
So then I will ask him. Coast or rivers?
Coast. For some reason, boss didn't want to go across the lake.
Are you the only, I guess, sect of you lot?
Oh, not even close. Business is still booming up in the desert, and a few outposts, one in Vibrea, weirdly that you would know that, and a few others scattered around the central part of Adalia doing quite well. I heard rumors that we're trying to set up shop out in Adalco, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Very well. Any more details you can give of Goff? Maybe what they look like? Ray's physical appearance?
Average looking bloke. Dusty hair. A bit darker skin, not dark, what you like light brown skin, you know, tan as they might say. Average bloke, brown eyes, brown hair.
And Grigor, as you're hearing this description, you recognize that this matches what you expected.
And burn scar as well, correct?
Yeah, how did you know that? All up his left arm.
While they're asking questions, Delena whispers something underneath her breath. I don't know why that rolled. It shouldn't have rolled. It's fine. And I DM'd you in Discord.
Okay.
Vending.
And just to clarify, Monhold, you said there was a scar on his left arm when Grigor made that comment?
That was the bad guy that said it.
A
burn.
burn scar.
Burn scar. Got it.
Oh, that roll is for cross-planar.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So you you whisper these words under your breath. Excuse me, I am burpy tonight. You whisper these words under your breath, and a moment goes by, and a response comes into your head, and I am blanking on her accent. Oh, excuse me.
Start
That's
with
okay,
Peppa Pig.
so am I. We'll
Yeah.
improvise.
We'll improvise, yes.
Make it a Peppa Pig accent.
I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know because I don't want to know anything about Peppa Pig. So
It's
in
like
your head,
posh British.
yeah, in your head, you hear. This is good to know. Sorry, I'm counting while I'm going. If you can take them to the nearest guard post in the central market, we will meet you there, and that's it.
I relate to the group. Guards are waiting at the post in Central Market when we're done.
I nod in response. Can I have more questions, or is it the baddies again?
I can ask one more.
One more, okay.
Ooh,
So I have to be.
wait, and it's 25, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I stopped counting after the first few, so I'm glad I got it close. Okay, but yes, go. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Kyria. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Well, because you said one more, which I don't
Mhm.
think Kyria would know, but I think at this point she's trying to pick like an important one. Anyway, since
Well, I didn't mean one more and then it's done. I meant one more and then they get their turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. You said you made your way down here about a month ago, and you're now set up at a warehouse.
Was it? The warehouse is new. We just moved in there last week. Before that, we was just kind of moping about staying on a ship. We left town a few times, came back, but the warehouse is new. We had to kick some blokes out, though. There was some folks that was doing business in there, and boss wanted them out, so we dealt with them.
That's ships. Question mark?
Huh.
A meta knowledge in me wants to ask questions, but I can't.
Oh.
This is why we don't swap characters.
Shush!
This is why we start a
Basil would-
campaign immediately instead of a one shot.
No, I know.
Basil wouldn't even be able to ask these questions. He probably would have punched these guys' throats out.
Probably.
That's rude.
Stoically.
Listen, Basil would also not be a fan of Kyria, just saying.
What the fuck?
I think I'm starting to detect a pattern with Melon more than I am with characters here.
Yeah, I'm taking a pattern
It's
with
not
Melon not
my
liking
fault.
me.
Yeah, jeez.
It's not my fault!
Real. Wait, it's not. What do you mean it's not your fault? You made the character.
Yeah, I didn't expect Jesse to make a character that follows that god.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
You don't like my sorcerer, you don't like my cleric.
I don't remember if I didn't like the sorcerer or not.
I don't think anybody had an issue with Merrick, if I recall correctly. I think
No,
Merrick was,
I think
everyone
Merrick
was just
was
kind of like
fine.
chill with Merrick.
No, because he kept going on murder spree, he fit right in.
Well, yeah.
Well,
I
Vassal
resent
did
that
go on-
statement.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Talina fit that bill. Neither did Othwin. Othwin just liked to find shinies.
Vassal
All right.
did
I would like to
Technically-
reiterate,
but
the last time I saw that guy on the toilet, he was very much still alive.
That's true.
That poor dude.
I
You know
don't
the worst
regret burning
part?
down the house.
I was gonna say, did you guys? I wonder if anyone realized you guys burned him alive, right?
Yep.
Okay, just saying, just letting you guys know. All right, okay.
This,
So
I don't have another question because
Okay.
this guy with his response threw off what my question was going to be, and now
Okay.
Kira is a bit confused.
okay, so this guy here is gonna make his strength check, see if he can break free. Nope, he's still stuck. This guy over here.
I'm going to assume you need a d20 for the questioning.
Monhold, you don't have proof
Suggestion?
of that.
Jeez, man, these rolls. I don't know what's going on. Okay, and the last one I already rolled, which was the
Oh.
d20, which ironically was also a 16. So
There you go.
that's hilarious. So this guy, where is it? So with
Take it.
that, as there's a lull in that, he kind of like shakes his head a bit and immediately tries to shove Dax off of him. And that's going to be a contested strength check. I don't have any
remember what Dax got to hold him down.
well, it's contested, so she has to make another roll, which she just made.
I was gonna suggest that one. Wait, but that's.
I mean, I'm happy to have somebody else roll it.
Me.
I mean, if somebody else wants to roll it.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
also getting to the
sounds
end of my
also
rope
like a-
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That
what we'll
sounds
do.
like a good point to end
so
it. when the
basically, we will
suggestion
Yeah.
end
breaks.
this with the guy snaps out of it and just shoves at Dax's chest, and that will be where we'll pick up next session.
Okay.
Perfect.
How does he snap out of suggestion? What did I miss?
Because so the suggestion specifically was you should subject to our questioning peacefully. So it's open-ended, and he's been subjecting to the questioning peacefully for a while, but there was enough of a lull in the questioning because he threw Kyria off with that answer that no one asked him another question for just long enough for the suggestion to fade. That's why I kept having the D20 rolls like at those lulls, was because, you know, technically speaking, questioning can go on indefinitely, and obviously suggestion can last up to 8 hours. But at the same time, if questioning stops, that could imply that the spell was over too. So that's why I was giving it to the dice to decide rather than just arbitrarily picking it. So
And I'm happy where that ended.
yeah, a lot
It was
of
a
good
time
questions
for
were
it to
asked. Yeah.
break.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, we will pick this up again. What, I think next week.
I don't see a reason why not next week.
One of these days, we'll have to try a longer session earlier in, like, on a Saturday or something.
I cannot do Saturday.
You can't? Okay. Maybe we'll do like a Sunday or something, but see if we can maybe swing something.
I run my own game on
today,
Saturday.
sir.
I'm not doing that.
Gotcha.
Sir, your earlier on Sunday is my Monday night. As in Sunday on Monday night. So if I work on Monday, that's
All
a
right,
problem.
fine. We'll just keep doing these 3-hour sessions once a week.
Listen, I could have done earlier today. I know that we were waiting on a few people today, but
Well, we were waiting
Yeah.
on a few people, but I also, obviously have work on Thursdays, so.
yeah, maybe another scheduler is due.
Well, it's not going to really matter because if they're weekdays, it doesn't matter if it's Thursday or Tuesday or whatever. It's still going to be a short session because of time changes, because of time zones.
Okay.
So, all good. I was just wanting to put it out there because, like, I know with my in-person game, we every once in a while try to do an all-day Saturday game just because it works out that way, and so we all get to sit and play for a long period of time. But if it's not feasible, it's not feasible. So, cool. All right, we will pick this up again next session. Thank you for putting that post note in there. That helps me kickstart my notes, which I'll work on tomorrow since I'm working from home. So, yeah. Thank you, stream, for watching. We'll have this one up on YouTube shortly, and we will have the next game next week. And what? Oh, all right, cool. Thank you guys for playing, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.